So apparently this game isn't cozy, and this game's a psychological thriller. I thought we were gonna go for like a nice hike through the woods. Oh. I genuinely thought this game was something entirely different. I've seen this game played before, like a long time ago. But I thought it was something entirely different. I don't know, we'll find out. I'm excited for it though. Like, this game is what Outer Wilds had me thinking of the whole time. It's just kind of that art style, kind of that atmosphere. Don't F. It's kind of that art style, kind of that atmosphere. And it's literally every single one of my wallpapers. Or at least it was at one point. It's still quite a few of them. This game is just beautiful as a whole, and I kind of want to take advantage of that. Why am I being pinged already in the Discord? Oh, okay, it's Allers. Oh, you can look around? Yeah, on the home screen you can look around. Or the main screen at least. How you doing, GRW? But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'm looking forward to this game already. I don't think this game's gonna attract anyone new to the stream. I looked and there's like 3 people in the category. I'm like, I want to play it anyways. Like, this one's for me. Every now and then I need that game that's just like for me. And every now and then we get that game for me that's also like a banger, like Outer Wilds. The only reason we're not doing Outer Wilds today is because I haven't heard back yet from our friend HQ. And I don't want to like necessarily stream if he wants to be around for it. I would just feel bad. So we'll see. Maybe we'll do some on Saturday. That's entirely possible. Every now and then I get a little... Stop. Stop. What else? I'm trying to think. Oh! I, made new sub badges. Or at least I made temporary ones. Sort of. I've updated our current badges. So I made this new one right here that you can see, like, on my name in the chat. It is the tier, or like the 6-month badge. And then I've added tier 2 and tier 3 badges, so it's more appropriately representing those who actually like go that step. I'm actually thinking about redoing the badges entirely, and instead of using like assets from Celeste, making my own assets. That's the direction I want to go for pretty much everything at some point, including my icon. So at some point the icon will also change. But yeah, that's neither here nor there. Let's see, how's the stream doing? Stream quality looks good. But yeah, this is a short game. This game will only be like 1 or 2 streams long. Probably 2 streams. Ideally, we can get back to Outer Wilds pretty soon. I'm curious more what's going on there. Like, I left it on a big cliffhanger regarding that whole mystery. Finally, like, solving something big. I'm looking forward to that. But in the meantime, this game also has a bit of attention to it, so... Sounds like it's nice and fancy with the new icons. Yeah, like, I like the new ones. They look pretty good, and they stand out, which is what I'm looking for. I ran out of hearts. The game ran out of hearts, I should say. So, we're making new ones. That's where we're at right now, at least. Excuse me, water. Sure, I think we just jump right into the game. The game's beautiful. It's been out forever. It's nothing new, but it is potentially a classic at this point. I'm down for it. Let's do it. Let me kill the music. Let me kill the... There we go. I'm gonna turn the volume up a smidge and see where that leaves me in a while here. Load game? No. I saw that Assassin's Creed Odyssey actually went onto Game Pass. We might have to go check that out. You said it was gonna be cozy. It'll be cozy for some of us. I don't know who that is. Never played this, but it does seem fascinating. Hey, Blessed, how you doing? Yeah, no, the game looks really, really good. It's what I was thinking of, like, the whole time I was playing Outer Wilds, like, this art style. It's just gorgeous. Just damn gorgeous. Ah, Colorado, of course. Oh, hold on. You see, Julia. Odyssey is the most bloated Assassin's Creed, but it's also the highest ranked one. I click it. She's about your age, late 20s, laughing with well-dressed professors and grad students from nearby CU Boulder. You, Henry, are out drinking with your pals. You approach her. You are drunk. You're pretty. You're pretty, she says coolly. You are not. You are our future hangover. What? You reply, confused. Someone should buy you a cheeseburger. I love this game already. She flags down the waiter, and 1 week later, you are Julia's boyfriend. Fine. Sorry. Oh, we're in the game. Hold on. I need to do one thing here. Where's the graphical settings? Graphics. Here we go. We need to drop this down to 1920 by 1080. Why are there so many options for that? Is there something I'm... Just that one. Hang in there, had a quiet day, it's over now. Stop being drunk and hitting on waitresses. I'm not, she's my girlfriend now. Hold on, let me look at the game. Looks smooth. Use backpack. I think it's smooth on your end too. Load gear. Oops, I misunderstood that. Was she a waitress? No, she was just another bar goer. You date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. You move in, you share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You do drink beers on the deck. You drink beers just about anywhere. Life is good. Julia wants a dog. Oh, I hear the dog in the background. There's a scruffy, undersized beagle. Julie is in love. She wants to bring it with class, or bring it with her to class. There's also an intimidating but gentle-eyed German shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking the dog. It's badass. Oh, the beagle. Dang, your character sure loves beer. Yes, he does. I want the beagle. Bucket's a good dog, and a week later, you've totally forgotten about the other one. Julia loves him. You love him too. You talk on the deck. It's summer 9:30 p.m. and the heat still radiates off the high desert. What do you think about kids? She asks. Kids? They're not very smart or good at much. I'm saying you and I have a couple of idiots. That'd be pretty good. Wife wants a husky, but I want a corgi. Lee says we can't have pets though. Shh, don't tell my landlord about our cat. Oh no, not the cat. In that case, we should probably get married. Yeah, I would like that, you say. These kids are gonna be pretty screwed up though. It's probably for the best that their parents are hitched. Not cozy. You say she's absolutely right. This is pretty cozy so far. It's pretty damn cozy. Look at that! Cozy as hell. This is progressing fast. Oh, what kind of eyes do I have? Just like, meow. Sorry. It's a Thursday night and Julia is 4 hours late. She doesn't call and you're worried and getting angry by the minute. She walks in long after you've gone to bed. This is the opening of Up. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets in the sheets. You get mad, you ignore her. Neither one of these are good options. Like, getting mad definitely isn't gonna help because like you're not solving anything. At least ignoring her isn't getting into a fight, but like just talk it out. You don't touch each other all night. The next day you feel guilty for being so angry and ask her about the evening. She says this is so great. You hold on to a tiny pill of resentment. You make coffee and go to work. Julia still likes to draw. She draws plants from her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. Pose and flex like He-Man. You frolic like a Victoria's Secret model. And married can confirm, talking it out is the best route. Julia's right. You are very pretty. Oh. Oh. Just like walking through the forest. Is there like a run option? Run button? Probably not. It's like sequential at this moment. 2 forks, 8 more miles still. Good luck. Spacebar to climb over. Oh, that's beautiful. That ARP style. Hope you're doing well playing games with friends. So I'll be here and this stream. Oh, totally fine. Hope you enjoy your games. Thanks for dropping in. During the summers, you and Julia enjoy walking Bucket at night. There's a festival in town. It brings in folks from faraway places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. That escalated insanely quickly. Bucket gets kicked. Buckets! Stab him and the man. But, a dog, Julia yells. Oh. She gets flustered and has trouble speaking. She is stressed. You confront the attacker. You beat his face in. Don't kick my dog. Your arm gets cut up and you beat the guy to a pulp. You don't feel very tough. You cry your eyes out before the cops show up. Julia asks to take a different path from that day forward. You say okay. You don't want to go that way either. From then on, you walk by the river. Yeah, no, that's a better idea. Plans to have kids get waylaid by work. Julie gets offered a job at Yale. Yale's in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. It's a great job, associate department chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. Convince her not to take the job. Agree if she commutes back and forth. Neither of these are good again. Like, it's a great job for her. Don't convince her not to take it, but what's this guy doing? Like, we don't know. If this at least lets her keep the job. I guess agree if she commutes back and forth. You ask her, where's the coast? We'll get there. Don't make me be all impatient there. You ask her if she commutes back and forth. You don't want her to move, or you don't want to move to Connecticut. She says that'll be hard. but she'll do it if you won't move. You tell her not to pass it up if it's what she wants. She agrees. She flies back to Boulder 3 times each semester. Jeez. Julie is sent home from Yale on paid leave after having an episode. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that are important to her research. Hello, dog. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior. Oh no. She was found crying in a stairwell. You said that maybe you guys should talk about it to someone. You make macaroni and drink wine, try to forget about it. Let's talk about it. After seeing multiple doctors and having many tests, they are worried that Julie may be suffering from earlier onset dementia. She is 41. I don't think we're getting the cozy. You both decide to keep it a secret for now. She is 41 and getting early onset dementia. Oh, look away. I didn't expect the penis. Oh, we're banned. Bucket is getting older. Julie comments that it's kind of nice because it gets in less trouble around the house. Check out Mist sometimes. I will. I've heard of Mist before. Julie's affliction is getting worse. She can't remember things in class. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over. For no particular reason, she has been brought home by the police. She is devastated. She is sent home on permanent medical leave. Some days you get the Julia who calls you a dope and your unborn child, little idiots. This hurts. I'll be back later. Understandable. Other days you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes, she goes into a panic, believing her dad is at the door. How you doing, Aramara? You tell her family they are crushed and begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia to visit her. For a while, your friends come by with little things to brighten the day. She gets worse. You spend your days following Julie around the house. You count the seconds between the 2 visits from Daniel, the nurse. He suggests that Julie could live somewhere else, somewhere with a 24-hour care, a home. It sits with you for a couple of months. You decide to move her into a full-time facility. You are determined to take care of her yourself. That's hard. I played it when I was about 6 or 7 with no idea what was going on. I literally walked around and called it a day, finally beat it a few years later. Worth it. That's cool. Or a few years ago. That's really cool. To take care of something like that by yourself is hard. That's really, really hard. If not impossible, because of just the resources and what you need. Simultaneously move into like a full-time facility, that just, it hurts. Like, that's his wife, so. I don't know if he could provide the care by himself, though. That sucks. That's a really sucky decision already. I'm like looking at that, I'm like, that just kind of sucks already. You're determined to care for her by yourself. Like, we know it doesn't work out because, like, I'm assuming we're here in the future, but I'm getting reminded of a certain video game. Which game is that? One second. Is there a setting for not penises? Is there a not penis setting? Silent Hill 2, really? Interesting comparison. Alright, so this is a penis stream. Get ready for penis. I'm sorry. It's just how it is. It is impossibly hard. The worst, yeah, that's what I thought. The worst is when you get mad at her, like when she tries to cook her own food. You can't do anything without her, and she can't do anything without you. When she goes back to sleep, you stay up for a few hours, drinking on the deck, watching baseball in the summer, college basketball in the winter, drinking then too. You start going out after you put her to bed. The first time you do it, you worry about her getting up and walking around while you're gone. Put a chain in front of the bedroom door. You trust like she sleeps like a You trust that she sleeps like a rock. Give her a chance. Give her a chance. You go to the same bar at the boring in a Pearl Street. It's nice there. Over time, you tell Sheila, the bartender, everything. It's a huge weight off. You're home in bed by 1 a.m. a couple of nights a week. You look forward to those nights. I played the original every October. Oh, whenever you stop for a DUI at a checkpoint, you blow up 0.10 and are taken to jail for the night. Oh, jeez. You considered trying to hide it, but you tell your sister-in-law Susan. To stream off of PS2, I think you need a PC, unfortunately. Julie's parents take the next plane to Australia. They can't believe the state your house is in. They tell you Julia is coming to live with them. You don't argue. You say you'll visit soon. A few weeks go by. Yep, I'm computerless. Unfortunately so. To stream off PS2, I think you'll need a capture card and a computer. Summer is coming and you see an ad in the paper for a new job. You take it. Enter the lookout tower. Let me open my other screen here to make sure we're still lag free. Yeah, it's looking good. I think we're just fine here. Game's not too demanding and just happy. What game is this? This game's called Firewatch. This is the game that Outer Wilds was making me think of the entire time. Oh, did I miss it? Did I miss the door? There it is. Open. Oh, that one. Turn on the power. Just slap it.
Hello, Two Forks Tower.
No worries about the autopilot launching you in the sun in this game. No promises. Someone say that. The singular mind. Put it down. Oh, we can just put it right back on the shelf.
This is Thoroughfare Tower. Come in.
You'll be okay. Hold on. Cookbook, National Forest Guidebook. Fun fact, I looked at becoming a Firewatch at one point.
I know
Pick up
you're
the pine
there.
cone.
Your lights are on.
Not cozy. Ignore her. Let's piss her off already. This place is a mess. Pine cone.
Hello, Two Forks. Come back. Pick up your radio.
Can we just leave? Is she still gonna talk in there? Flora the Shoshone poster. Alright, hold on. You left your radio on purpose. Hold left shift to activate it. Hello? Oh, like that. Okay.
Hello? Whoever this is?
It's Henry, right?
Yeah.
I'm Delilah.
Yeah, that's what the guy said on the phone.
Delilah.
So, what's wrong with you?
Excuse me?
People take this job to get away from something. So, what's wrong?
What's wrong with you?
That's a great idea. Go ahead.
Look, I just hiked for 2 days, so I don't really follow whatever it is you're doing right now.
Oh, 2 days.
You
Radio.
take a
What's
stab
going on
at
with the
what's
radio?
wrong with me.
Fine, then can I sleep forever?
Sure, buddy. Okay, now go ahead.
Let's see. You've killed 3 ex-husbands, your roommate's mom. Nobody back home can stand you. 3 ex-husbands.
Okay, you've
3
killed
ex-husbands.
3 husbands. You're a black widow and you're just out here until the heat dies down and then you'll kill again.
Ooh, very good. Bravo,
Oh,
Henry.
shit.
Okay, I sleep now?
Not quite.
Damn.
Now you.
Okay, good night, bye.
Let's see. I don't know anything about you. I say you got fired from your job and have finally decided to write your novel. That's
Perfect.
the sort of bullshit reason you'll find a man out in the woods.
Good night.
Welcome to the job.
Oh, welcome to the game. Day 1. Oh no, 5 nights at Firewatch.
Morning, Henry. Well, I guess good afternoon. You probably slept like a rock. Anyway, there's still a few hours of daylight to get some work in. I can see you at your desk, so call me when you're ready.
For motion blur? Answer the radio call. Yeah, sure, why not? I guess I slept
Hey,
in.
Sorry, guess
Oh.
I slept in.
You got a relaxing, what, 14
Sleep?
hours of sleep? Woo,
Yeah, Jesus, I guess it's what, 6?
6:45.
Whoops.
Don't worry about it.
Old
That hike
Scottish
puts
oil soap
everyone out of commission for
Clorox
a day or
glass
two.
cleaner.
But now that you're up, let me quickly get you acquainted with the job. There's a thing in the middle of your room with a round map on it. Do you see it?
Oh. Put it there. Okay. This thing. Locate the... Oh. Shut up.
Okay, yeah, I see it.
This is the Osborne Firefinder, invented in 1914 by W.B.
Osborne?
Osborne?
Hey.
You use this to spot, you guessed it, What the fuck?
What is it?
Nothing. You use this to... Oh,
Something
fuck
wrong?
me!
Good God, language, lady.
Out your west-facing window. Are you
Which
seeing
way's
what I'm
west?
seeing?
Wait, which way's west?
Are those fucking fireworks?
That way. Oh, shit. Okay.
Whoa, that's not legal, right?
No. You need to get down there right now and stop them. Fire danger is through the fucking roof.
Yeah, I mean, just go through out in the middle of the
my
woods and
job?
light some fireworks.
Your job is
Perfect.
whatever I say it is. Look, the closest ranger is like 2 days away. Go
Clearly
down there
America.
and set him straight.
Sorry. Like, kick the shit out of them.
Like,
Yeah.
Kick the shit out of him sort of straight?
No. Jesus, no.
I'm not a cop. It's not like I've got a rule book over here.
Just make sure they don't do it again. Take their shit.
All right, fine.
Don't feed
Take their
anyone a
shit.
knuckle
Just all of
sandwich.
it.
Get going. You'll probably need a rope to get down the shale between you and the lake, if I remember right.
Wait, do
There
I
should
have
be
a
one in
rope?
the supply box on the way. The
Okay.
code is 1234. It's actually that for all of them.
Secure. See? I am this guy.
Secure.
Shut
It's
up.
like... Shut up. Oh, no. M to read the map. It's not very helpful. Not a... Oh, hello. So we're here. We need to go down to... going west. This way. Is there like a jog option? Julia? Julia? Oh, just a hike through the woods. This is like the first game I ever saw that had like really nice god rays like that. Delilah? Oh shit, I'm having flashbacks. But it had like really nice god rays like that. It was one of the very first game and I was just like enamored by it. Like, that's beautiful. This game's pretty old and it's still really, really beautiful. Again, stuff like Julia's the wife. Right. Oh, hold on. Is that the box? That might be the box. Supply cache. 1, 2, 3. Very secure. A granola bar. Definitely eat that. Stuff that in your gob. And a pine cone. We'll keep the pine cone. I'll chuck the pine cone. Hey there, Delilah. What's it like in that tower? Oh, no. Where are they? We're heading this way. It sounds like it's coming from this direction. Use the rope and deal with them. We're just taking their shit. Don't worry. Jogging. watch out for anglerfish. I swear if anything jump scares me in this game, we're saying screw it. We're playing Minecraft. Oh, that reminds me. I'm 1,000 miles away in personality, so sour, don't you know? Oh no. I found a Minecraft horror mod, like a full-on horror mod, and I'm indifferent about it. It's like it's actually really scary, but on the other hand, like Halloween is coming up. Attach rope. Ah, like that. Horror mod? Yes, it is very, very spooky. Rappel. Did I ever tell you guys about the time I rappelled out of the upper floor of my dorm back in college?
Nope.
Oh, shit! I'm dead. No, play it. RLCraft Minecraft mod pack. Is that scary? Bro! How did I survive that? Ow.
Hey.
What the hell's wrong with you?
Nearly
my rope
died.
Snapped coming down the shale slide.
You didn't break anything, did you?
No, I think I'll make it.
Well, be careful for Christ's sake.
For Christ's sake. So the story there is back in college, a friend of mine was the student resident director, and he survived because the video game logic would not have survived that otherwise, honestly. And his dorm ended up getting bed bugs. So he had to move to another room, and thankfully at the time, the actual director had just like booked it. He was out of there, and he gave Report Meadow nice camp spot. I'll let him do the talking.
I haven't been down there in years, but yeah, Jonesy Lake area is perfect.
Kill it with fire. When I was 12, I was rock climbing and my rope snapped and I fell and broke my back. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Jeez. Heard bed bugs are the worst. They're a little bit terrifying. I should probably go the right direction, huh? Deal with whoever's setting off the fireworks. Well, yeah. So anyways, where'd the fireworks go? Ah, that's better, actually. That's a lot better. So we had that dorm, and one night we kind of like just took it over. We're like, no, this is ours now. And he was pissed. But we had the door locked and everything. The camera's having a field day. This guy's having a field day. Oh, here we go. Beer can. Cleaned up. Cleaning simulator. Here we go. And we basically had like holed up in this dorm entirely so. The problem is being holed up. There's only one way in and one way out. It's like, surely Power Wash Simulator when I'm not buying Power Wash Simulator.
They left their packs tied up here.
The idiots down at the lake?
Yeah, them. I just found where they're hanging out.
Idiots down the lake. So like, we're sitting there and we're like, how are we gonna get out of this? It's on Game Pass? It's on Game Pass? Okay, maybe Power Wash Simulator.
Oh, look, they decided to have a campfire too.
You know, they color-coded the fire danger signs in case people were illiterate. But I guess that doesn't take into account just plain stupid, does it?
Oh, Dougie. I apologize for the dog, but you're also welcome for the dog. Report the beer
Finding
cans.
a bunch of empty beer cans. They threw them all over hell.
Almost sounds like Jerry from
Fucking
Rick and
serious?
Morty.
Yeah, sure am.
I would like to retract my statement about knuckle sandwiches. Feet away.
She said it. I have permission. I have permission.
Found the fireworks. They didn't even try to hide them.
Ugh. Well, confiscate them.
My fireworks. So at first we're like, okay, we need to get out of this dorm. but the only way we can get out is by tying a bunch of sheets together, tying it to the bed frame, and then anchoring it again on the windowsill. So great idea. And as my friend's about to head out the dorm, he's like, "Are you sure you want to do this?" Or like, we're asking, "Are you sure you want to do this?" He's like, "No." Hold on. This is important. Are you just gonna... I found a bra.
I found a bra.
A nudie pyromaniac. Remain professional.
Can I say more about that? No? Okay. Oh, hold on.
There are panties.
There are what?
I don't want to say that word again.
Why? Because you're 12?
So we're sitting on this windowsill, and like one of our friends walks by. We're like, Gerald. His name wasn't Gerald. Whoa, genitals, now underwear. Watch out. Banned. I'm actually banned. Oh, hold on.
There's ooh.
Yes?
Two naked.
There are 2 naked ladies out here.
It's actually
Can
whispering.
you handle that?
Come on, I like naked ladies, same as anyone, but there's, you know,
2?
yeah.
Yeah.
This will be tough for you, but try to pick your tongue up off the ground and do your job.
I'm gonna mute the music real quick. I'm pretty sure that's DMC in the background, and that's not being filtered. That didn't.
Okay.
We're gonna hold off that one. I don't want Twitch to be too angry. Down them.
I found them in the lake.
Skinny dipping.
Yeah.
Is that a guy over there?
Hi.
Wait, enjoy dealing with that.
Gold stereo!
Whoa, hey, put that down. Seriously, it was expensive.
Teens,
Fucking cool
they
with
are
the
drunk.
fireworks.
Please just put it down. We won't light anymore.
Ugh, this guy's creepy, Chelsea.
Oh, my.
Probably have a tiny dick. Thank you.
Don't ruin
leave
their
us
music.
alone.
You're a creep.
Total creep.
Go get a girlfriend, creep.
You asshole.
Light another firework and it won't be your stereo I wreck.
Oh, fuck you, psycho.
Yeah, fuck you.
I can get the music back now. Oh, I didn't think that was gonna do anything.
You'll fucking pay for this. You can't just harass girls in the woods. Let's get out of here.
Bye. I don't like those teens. Nobody likes teens. I had no idea this game was like this. Me neither. Find a way back. That should be easier than
Hey, that go okay?
getting here. Yeah. It's done.
Done.
Don't worry about it. It's done.
That's ominous.
Hopefully there won't be any more trouble.
It's done.
Good. Thanks for going down there.
Can I say more about that? Hold on. Don't pick him up. Why'd you pick him up? Oh, this video is not good for my channel. First thing I said, but it was not cozy. Toss them into the lake. We're just gonna leave them there. So anyways, we're sitting on this windowsill and we're like, Gerald, go into our closet. And
So they just left their stuff down here, but
What?
it would be a bad idea for me to toss it all in the lake, right?
Yes, I don't think that'd be wise. If you could refrain from criminal destruction of personal property while on this job, that'd be great, okay?
Right. Whoops.
nobody tell her.
Oh shit. Ferret are Irish.
For me later. Like, get this rope in our closet. Like, we have 300 feet of climbing rope in our closet. Go get it. And like, without question, this man's like, I'll do it. How do I
Hey,
get
I'm
back?
back near that big rock outcropping, but not sure how to get back.
I'd head west, back towards the lake, and then turn north towards the canyon.
Oh no, this game's gonna test my like my actual like navigation skills, which aren't good. So he comes back with this rope, go east, pretty close, and we tie this rope around like the bed and everything else in the closet, in the dorm. Go south. You guys give him the worst directions. Give it a little bit of a jog. West back toward the lake, and then north. Got it. Oh, the game does not like that. Nice. 2 forks to look at. Cool. Ooh. Which end up being fine. Like, so we get it all tied up and whatnot. It's good to go. And we're all climbing out the dorm one by one as people are walking by. And like the couple people walk by. No, like the school president walks by at one point. And he looks up, like, what you guys doing? You're like, nothing. Like, what's that on the windowsill? I look at this guy dead in the eyes. I'm like, it's a mannequin. He's like, it's a mannequin? I'm like, yep. Just straight in there. He's believing me. And then my friend starts moving. He's just like, oh. Just walks away like no witnesses. I wonder if you could have taken the boombox. Probably not. Maybe. This seems like the kind of game where you probably could, actually. Oh, this is cozy. See, what a cozy game. Up. Up. What a cozy game. Told ya. We need a little bit of a jog on, though. It's getting late.
So, I have a bit of a confession to make.
She is a murderer. Survive or die, not cozy. What is it?
Look, I was drunk last night when I welcomed you to the job.
I knew it.
Yeah, well, you're not the first boss to be guilty of that.
I know, I know I can get a little pushy, you know, putting you on the spot about
I want to throw people into
why
the
you're out
lake.
here and stuff.
Uh-huh.
Whatever.
Well, you know, I'll try to make it up to you. Anyway, let me know when you get back to your lookout.
Cool. Will do. Okay. Oh, I love the like crick here. That's adorable. Downtown, there's actually like this huge river. And if you continue to go along it, not a cloud in the sky. What are you talking about?
Hey, I heard some thunder.
Yeah, I've got eyes on a storm out to the north.
That's not good.
Bad, right? Because of the lightning?
It just means we'll be busy. Hurry home and try not to get hit by lightning.
Oh.
I got hit by lightning when I was 9 years old, so I'm safe. It's not going to strike twice and all that.
Well, there was an old lookout named Roy Sullivan who got hit by lightning 7 times.
7
I don't like
times.
the sound of that.
Yeah, well, if it makes you feel any better, it wasn't what killed him.
What killed him?
Killed him.
Suicide. Would
Oh,
you believe?
shit. Jeez. I'd imagine getting hit by lightning like camera?
Ah!
7 times a lot, at least compared to once. Can I just like... I'd imagine getting hit by lightning 7 times would mess you up. Like realistically, it's just gonna mess you up at the end of the day. Oh, this is spooky.
Hello?
Do it again. Fine. Wait, what's this? It looks locked.
This cave is gated off.
It's to stop spelunkers from dying without getting the keys from the Forest Service office first.
Makes sense.
Although Debbie says she lost them like 3 years ago, so maybe its mysteries are locked away for good.
Sad.
That's too bad. I used to go caving in Colorado a lot with someone. Would be really nice to pick that back up.
Fond memories, huh?
Big time. I'll keep an eye out for those keys.
Again.
Don't hold your
Oh,
breath.
didn't break his back again. This guy should be dead from that fall. I'm just throwing that out there. He should be absolutely be dead. That's not good. Oh, I see it. Sorry?
There's some guy out here giving me the creeps.
The creeps?
Yeah, I came out of this cave in a canyon and he was just...
Creeping? Wait,
How much
he's
fall
looking at
is
you?
less than
Is he
15
doing
feet?
Anything else?
That's enough to
don't
break a
think
bone.
So?
Easily.
Henry, there's something area.
What is it?
It's outside.
Come
No.
on.
The whole thing. And people come and
I
go
felt
as they
15 feet
please.
only broke my
It's
back.
madness.
Yeah, okay.
That's
I get
still rough.
Look,
Again, I'm sorry to
bumping
hear
into
that.
someone in the middle of nowhere is part of the fun.
Jump. He just like doesn't make it. It's like restart. Where'd that guy go? Oh, like was he standing here? That would make sense. It is a bit of a walking simulator, isn't it? I think that's okay though. Okay, it made me stronger for it. Now I'm part cyborg. Ah. Anyone into Pokemon? Are you looking forward to Scarlet or Violet? I will not be playing it personally because I don't own the necessary system. I believe it's Switch now? However, I'm very much looking forward to it and what it brings. The trail closed sign. Oh! Jeez! Not liking the textures? Really? What about the textures don't you like? Arceus is fun and relaxing. Or refreshing? So I hear. I saw a lot of gameplay for it and it looked really, really good. Oh, we're home. Oh, jeez. Oh, the textures. Are you referring to Scarlet and Violet Airmar or this game? Yeah, it's Switch. I agree with it looks almost like 3DS game, and Switch animations are very lazy. They've unfortunately gone... Can we talk about this real quick?
Any fictional character I hate more than Forrest Burns.
Henry, as an employee of the Forest Service, that is
Driven.
treason.
New Pokemon game
Yeah,
had
well, he
odd
really freaked
textures.
me
That's
out as
just
a kid.
no.
He inspired me to
Eh.
spend the bulk of my 30s keeping the wilderness safe.
A shrink would have a field day with you.
Thanks, Mom.
That's not good.
What can I do for you?
Well, my typewriter is on the ground outside of my tower.
You right?
Yeah, look, the wind? No. How the hell
You should get inside.
Fuck me.
And no kidding. Yeah, Arceus is really, really good. It's the teens, I bet. There's no way they could have gotten back here before me. No way. Close the door. What? Where did you come from? Go. All right, leave the door open then. I don't care. Read the letter. It's my letter. You get out of here too. Blame the pine cones.
Someone broke in.
Hey, what?
They wrecked the place. Threw my typewriter out the window. Motherfucker.
Holy shit. I'll let the Forest Service know what happened.
There's glass everywhere.
I just personally feel the Pokemon has been the same in the years I grew up with the originals, but I don't know if my opinion counts. So, I agree with you to a certain degree. Stolen
My
sheets?
fucking sheets
Who
are
steals your
gone.
They
sheets?
stole your sheets? That's just mean. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna call.
That was fast.
Yeah, well, do you have any idea who could have done this?
It was more like maybe the guy at the cannon who was out here.
I don't know. Who's out here?
I mean, I don't know either. I've never had a lookout be a target for violence.
Great.
I can't believe someone would do this. I mean, I worry about bears and fires, and that's about it. And now I've got to worry about who knows what out
Teens, I bet.
there. Okay, in the morning I'm gonna call my friend Patty, who works the desk down in Cody. They keep a list of everyone who's officially been in and out of the trailhead since, I don't know, forever, and see if we can get a
Those
list of
dang
names.
teenagers.
We won't get much, but at least if anything else happens, we can refer to it and see if anything comes up.
Thanks.
Thanks.
I need you to feel safe out here.
I don't.
Well, I sure don't now.
You will. I promise.
We'll see, Julia. We'll see. Anyway, so like the original Pokemon games definitely have a different feel to them, and the newer ones, the ones especially that aren't done by Game Freak, are very, very different. Julia, hold on, I'm telling a story.
Hey, wake
Tippy
up.
tap it. Ah, fine, hold on. Ominous, very. I'm awake.
I'm awake. What's your problem?
Our problem.
Comrade.
Sorry, our
Sorry.
problem.
That storm knocked out the phone line I used to talk to the service, which means we're cut off. I tried radioing out, and that's not working either.
I just want to turn my EXP share off. That's not an option in the new game, is it? Oh, hello.
I mean,
Should
we've
I
had
be
issues with
worried?
radios going out in this area before.
Should I be worried?
About what?
We can't get help if we need it.
Oh, you're tough, Hank. You don't seem like the guy who likes to ask for help.
Sure.
Game?
What I need you to do, though, is hike out to where the wire runs through your area and report back if it's down. Then I can track down a ranger to get someone on it.
Okay, I can do
Oh,
that.
Game's having a
Remember
field day
that
today.
cave you hiked through yesterday?
Yeah, of course.
So you're gonna want to go back there, go through it, and keep going straight to the north when you come out.
Where is that
Will
cave?
do.
Thanks, Hank.
Wait, my name's not Hank. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Jonesy Lake. She called him Hank. Yeah, I caught that at the very end. I'm like, wait. Your name is Henry. Yeah. But yeah, as far as I know, you can't turn the EXP share off. Which, I'm not a fan of that. Outhouse. Generator.
So this generator is all the power I've got out here.
Yep, it doesn't go through much gas, and, well, you don't have much in the way of electronics, so...
Interesting.
What about my hairdryer?
Oh, I'm sorry. You might just have to make peace with frizzy locks.
I
Oh,
could never.
they got a sassy dynamic.
So it's just the outhouse then, in terms of going to the bathroom?
You're a man, Henry. You can go wherever you want. Well, number one at least. And, full disclosure, I pee wherever I want as well.
Do you not poop in the woods? Is there something about pooping in the woods? Drop down. But yeah, like, I don't know, the newer games have some really neat mechanics. That's what I wanted to talk about, is there's actually some mods coming out for... What was it? I think it was the Diamond and Pearl remakes to make it the quote-unquote the games they should have been. Report the fog? Hold on. Report fog? It's actually cold out
It's
here.
actually pretty damn cold out here.
Roger that. Warms up fast. The mornings are cold in Boulder, though, right?
Yeah, they are.
What did you get up to down there? I mean, what's life like?
Talk about Bucket, talk about Julie, talk about your favorite bar. Start with the
You know,
dog.
I don't know. I used to just spend a lot of time with our dog, Bucket.
Aw, that's a good name.
He was a good dog.
What type?
A beagle. We got him for the pound.
Aw, Bucket.
Great. Hey, can you hold on a sec?
Sure. Just gonna keep hiking and hoping it warms up.
Heyo. I don't think so. Why, have you?
What?
Okay, good. No, I don't think he has any idea.
That's really creepy. They're not talking to
I'm
me.
absolutely sure. Would
She's
you?
not talking to me.
All right. I'll let you know if anything changes in that regard. Hey, sorry about that. Anyway, Bucket's a cute name. You owned him with someone?
The call or talk about
That
Julia.
would be my wife, Julia.
Oh, like your wife? Or like she's taken half my stuff wife?
My wife.
But you're here.
It's not your business.
Not really your business.
I'm sorry, but you're the one who brought her up.
Sorry, you're right. Sorry, you're
I
right.
did. Sorry.
Whatever, it's fine. Look, I gotta go do a thing downstairs. I'll bring a radio though.
A thing downstairs. She's annoyed. She stepped away. Oh, okay. What did I do? Like, I didn't call her out on that because I was afraid of annoying her, but I think there's no way around that ultimately. Am I going the right direction? Where am I going? Survey communications lines of North Cannon. Where's North Cannon? Two Forks, Ruby River, 5 Mile Creek, Thunder Cannon. Ooh. North of the cannon. Meh. Was going to do a stream time myself, but not feeling anymore. Just wondering, have you ever felt that way? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, without a doubt. I think most people who stream do. Streaming is a... I love streaming. Don't get me wrong. I absolutely adore streaming. I look forward to going live whenever I can. And I know I can't go live all that often. I wish I could go live more, actually. It takes time to prepare the streams. I need time to wind down between work, stuff like that. So I can't go live every day. And there are days I wake up, I'm like, man, I'm exhausted. I have to go to work, and then I have to stream later. I'm like, I just don't know if I'm up to it. Well, that's not good. And streaming, you gotta be engaging. Like, you gotta be talking to people and whatnot. Otherwise, people aren't gonna stick around. At least in most situations. Maybe you can do something otherwise. Like, there's plenty of room for different ways of streaming. I'm not gonna say I know how to do it. Like, look at me. I'm literally just a very, very small streamer. So I can't comment on that overly much. But no matter what, I'm of the mindset that big or small, you need to take your mental health days. And if you're not feeling it, there's no reason to do it. I also kind of feel like we're going. Oh, hold on. The lookout. Oh, interesting. I'm also of the mindset, like, the wrong mindset when you're trying to go stream. Maybe it's not a good day to stream. Like, if you're not feeling it, you're feeling grumpy or something, or you're just feeling out of it, take the time to yourself. Sometimes it's better just kind of keep it to yourself, get some time to yourself, and then take necessarily a potentially bad mood to the chat. Hey, Allers. People arrive. That's just my thoughts, though. Like, you always got to prioritize yourself when it comes to... Ooh, that's not good.
Yeah, okay, the wire's down here.
Really? Awesome. Good find.
It's like, I don't know, a mile and a half east of me. You just follow the trail up the hill, you can't miss it. I'll go see what the damage is.
But yeah, if you don't feel like streaming, I'm not saying, like, don't push yourself. Take the time for you. Very secure combination. I hope there's like another trail mix bar in here. A Ouija board? Pinecone. 6 feet down under. That's concerning. Oh, shit. Eat the pine cone. I don't think I can eat the pine cone. Oh, shit. Hold on. The Luigi board. I don't know. Streaming has a very toxic, always live mindset. And unfortunately, that always live mindset is partially what helps a lot of people grow. It's just not, it's unhealthy from a mental health perspective. Even as a hobby, prioritize your mental health first. The beer can. Oh, the beer can. Did those little shits cut the wire?
I can see the wire you're talking about. It looks like it's in good shape from here.
We'll follow it up to the top of the trail if you can. You can head back as soon as you give me the all clear.
Got it.
How you doing, Allers? End of the wire. Oh, the beer cans.
Guess what?
What is it?
There's a bunch of empty cans up here.
Same as before?
Yep.
These fucking kids.
How can they be so
These girls
stupid?
Be so stupid.
Trust me, I never underestimate the stupidity of a drunk teenager.
Very
also,
tired?
I never underestimate the balls of a drunk young woman, having been one.
Oh? Looking this up. Go hell. I will not go hell. Those are my sheets. Those little shits. No, wait. Are those panties? I don't think those are my sheets. I think those are just panties. How do I get closer to it? Oh, probably through here. Jogging through the... Okay. Sheets, Wawa. There we go. Inspect. Nope. There we go. Oh, I thought that was a shadow. Yeah, that's definitely cut. Look at that.
Hey, so the wire is definitely down out here. I just found it. Yeah, the thing is, it doesn't look like the wind.
Are
It
teenagers
looks
starting
like it was
fires in this
cut
game?
Deliberately.
I knew it. The moment you said you found their trash. These idiots are gonna pay. Do they realize this is how people die? I mean, what if something happened to one of my lookouts while this was going on? And God forbid there's an actual fire burning out of control.
What do you want to do?
I want you to go find them.
Find the teens. Wawa's better than Sheets. Y'all are talking East Coast places.
That's not true. Everything that comes to mind is illegal.
Let's hear it.
Oh yeah?
Hey, I came out here for a breath of fresh air and some adventure. What do
What you got?
I think I want you to just find them and scare the hell out of them.
Yeah, I'd make a spooky ghost costume, but they stole my sheets.
You can use the panties.
I don't know. Wait for them to wander off and wreck their camp. Something that would make a teenage girl run home to mommy and daddy.
I'll find them.
I'll go around.
Thanks.
But I am gonna need a raise.
Don't hold your breath.
Damn.
I'd start by hiking back towards your tower and just keep an eye out for anything that would lead you to them.
Okay.
Well,
Good
they're
call.
big into Red Eagle.
Great. See if you can find the path they took down from there. Maybe they looped back around towards the lake or something. I doubt they're where they were yesterday, but they obviously can't have gone far.
Cool. So the way this game's gone so far, I loaded this game up and there's a penis. We started off with a penis. So, really good start there. After that, we started the game immediately. These two drunk teenagers, entirely naked, were setting off fireworks, and we threw their boombox into the lake, and that was apparently the bad choice. It's a total discord in PA. The local usually argue which is better. Usually east versus west. Ooh. Find the teens. Where are we right now? Spooky ghost. Supply drop? Yeah, let's go for the supply drop. Wawa's more fun to say, so I'm gonna say that. Oh my gosh. Supplies. Sorry. What the f- I'm sorry, what was that? Stable, very stable game. Those MILF Rudders, but Rudders is just okay. Moss Peak, Two Forks, and Spruce. Can we talk about this, Delilah? All right. How can I go through here? It's a big ass cannon. The lock combination is just a Hunter 2 moment. Yeah, so all the locks are like that. In defensive sheets, they do make some awesome deep fried mac and cheese air fritters. Also, Wisconsin style cheese. I almost said cheese turds. Cheese curds. But their pizza sucks. Interesting. Oh, what's this? What's this?
Hey, I'm out at a ravine. What's this thing that spans across it?
That is how you get to my sector.
No kidding. Well, let me hike over.
Well, it's locked
Let me
up
over.
and mainly for emergencies. I've never actually used it.
Oh.
Rangers use it from time to time, but that's it.
Help! Oh God, it's an emergency!
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got eyes on a tornado. I gotta get out of here.
A tornado in the heart of the Rockies?
Yes.
Holy moly, I need to call this in. Tom, Two Forks sees a tornado. He says he needs an evac into my sector. It's a meteorological impossibility. There haven't been tornadoes in the greater Yellowstone region in 100 million years. You're gonna need him to stay and take a detailed personal account, even if it means giving his life. Okay, I'll tell him. Sorry, Hank. No dice.
Man,
Oh, I love that. Do you have Royal Farms out your way? Do not. No. What's that? Wait. I went the wrong way, didn't I? Shit. The diafog? Brain, where the hell are you? I have brain fog. Dialogue feels natural. I like it. The dialogue's really, really nice. They have a really, like, sassy dynamic going. It's like Wawa and Sheets. We have Chevron. That's all we got, okay? We don't got a lot out of here. Royal Farms is recent in my area. First one opened up just a few years ago. There's this morning. I'll have many vegetarian options. The breakfast sandwiches of theirs is... Sorry, had to. Oh. Alright, let's try this again. Oh, do I not have a rope? Alright, fine, I won't try this again. Oh, hold on. We got them a few years ago too. Brian Goodwin's backpack. Oh. Pharaoh's Pizza is awesome. I also like emos from St. Louis.
well, I am flush with ropes now. Just found an old pack full of them, in decent condition too.
That's lucky.
I mean, there's enough rope here that I could just leave them hooked up, I think. Oh, get this. This pack came with one of those cardboard single-use cameras.
With pictures left?
Yeah, he only used 3 or 4.
Neato.
Neato.
You, Brian Goodwin.
Wait, who?
The bag had the name Brian Goodwin sewn into the top.
Huh. Wow.
Do you know him?
Yeah, I just haven't heard that name in a few years.
You always do this. You start talking food like right at the beginning of the stream, and I'm hungry for the rest of it. Ex-lover.
The fella you had a thing with?
Yeah, it was so hot and heavy. Of course, Brian Goodwin was 12 years old. So,
No!
you know, our love could never really be understood.
Ugh.
I'm kidding. Not about him being an actual 12-year-old. That part's true. He was stationed in
Barrows
Two
is family
Forks,
owned in Arizona. Can we stop talking about food? I'm trying to lose weight.
Great kid.
You can bring children out here?
No. You know, I'm not a stickler for rules. They took off halfway through the summer.
Wait, no. Reply to that. Hold on. Couldn't handle your
Couldn't
charms.
to handle your unique brand of charm.
Not many can.
Unsurprising.
Oh,
Anyway, so it goes. Have fun with that camera. Try not to snap anything that would scar a Photodome employee.
I don't
No
know, I got a lot
promises.
of hiking to do. Might get bored.
Well, I'm bored as rocks, so I'll keep you company while you find those girls, huh?
fossilized claw. That's kind of... Oh, hold on.
Someone found a fossil and put it in a cash box.
Oh, really?
1 kilo. Everyone's on a diet. I love it. Look at y'all go. I'm proud of you. We can have like a workout stream. Throw like an extra stream there and just like workouts.
Just so you know, I didn't mean to overstep my bounds earlier when you brought up your wife.
Okay.
I know.
I know.
You were
French
just
silk pie.
making conversation.
Could have a pie
I
stream
appreciate
instead
it.
too.
So, tell me about her, if you want.
That's really pretty. Look at that. She's a college professor.
She's a PhD in biology, evolution, and stuff.
Ooh, evolution. That's a risque subject in these parts. Man, she sounds sexy.
She sure was.
Where does she teach?
Yale.
Yale.
Jeez.
Yep. The Yale.
What's this all about here? Hold on.
Shit, Henry.
She flew back and forth. I hated it.
Yeah, I would too.
Yeah. Anyway, that's her. Hey, Delilah?
What do you got?
What's it like in New
found
York
him?
City? Sorry.
No, not yet. Why would there be a fence out here?
Because
No
sometimes hikers
trespassing.
Go ass over tea kettle when on a trail.
So the Forest Service would put
Ramen
up
or
a big
pho?
chain link fence?
Oh,
A chain link fence.
Yeah, it looks like it surrounds a huge area.
Huh. That's weird.
can I get in? Could those
Do you
girls
think
be
those
behind
girls
this
could be behind this
fence?
Well, having once been an ornery young woman, the last thing I would do is climb a fence. Especially if I knew I was in trouble.
Yeah, I don't even know how I
Those
would get
dang teenagers.
It's really strange that that's out there, by the way.
in. Yeah, it's weird.
Whole game is strange. It's not cozy. We have this ramen place that opened up us not too long ago. It's pretty good actually. Whole area is just burned, man. Sad.
From this burned section of forest, I have no idea where to go. Their trail is pretty cold at this point.
You're out by Mule Point. No one would camp out in the fireweed. Well, I want you to stay out there as a favor to little old me.
My pleasure.
Okay, we know these young women are sloppy. They must have left some sort of trail.
Basically, you've gone the wrong way. All right, thanks, game. No coziness here, so you guys said so. I'm gonna redeem it. Find the coz.
I'm having a hell of a time getting this fucking flapjack off his ass and out to repair that wire.
Flapjack.
Excuse me, flapjack?
Yeah, see?
You know, like a loser, a chotch.
I really don't. But
I've
I
never
do
heard that
now.
word before.
Well, the next time you're at a bar and some banker steps on your foot so he can order his crappy martini, you've got just the name to use.
Flapjack. Hey, Flapjack.
Flapjack, why don't you wait your turn before I bounce your face off a dumpster?
It's beautiful.
What the heck? It's a loser. I know. This one looks thicker than the last one. It is going through my torso. That's pretty.
Wow, I'm on top of a natural bridge out here.
Really? Is it a complete arch?
No, I guess the bridge is out here. Still, I think I could jump this gap to get across the canyon.
Wow, you're a regular Evel Knievel.
Oh yeah, you should see the jumpsuit I'm wearing.
I just think of pancakes. I want some pancakes. Are we really doing this again today? I'm just saying, are we really doing this again? I like the background music. It's very subtle. Bacon pancakes. Interesting combination. Oh. Everyone's just naming pancakes now. All right, name your favorite pancake. Go nuts. Have fun. I cook pancakes in bacon fat. I cook pancake. What? Oh. Henry. Oh, hold on.
I see a really thin plume of smoke.
Yeah, I see it too. A thin plume like this is either a new fire or a campfire.
Campfire?
Oh.
You think it's them?
I reckon so.
Again,
Looks like
I
it's
repeat,
to
I
the
watched this game played, I don't know,
southwest
like 10 years ago, whenever this game
That's right.
first came
if
out.
You hike towards 5 Mile Creek, that should put you in the neighborhood. Keep an eye on that.
And
cell
it was
phone. Let me know if
glitch-free.
it's getting any larger.
Will do.
That's pretty. Hold on. Yeah, let's take a picture of that. I like that. I'm not a big fan of pancakes. Waffles, though. I'm not a fan of waffles. It's either pancakes or French toast for me. It's the same, though. It is definitely not, and I will fight someone on this. I will physically...
You had a full-on PhD at home. Part of me thinks that would be insufferable, but then there's another part of me that can't help but indulge the whole hot-for-teacher thing.
Oh my gosh.
Heading in the book stacks. Furtive glances during lecture.
Okay, cool it down.
Ooh, not sure we can stop this train now.
You are ridiculous.
What did Julia have?
Come on, I'm just teasing. I know that academia is a pain in the ass. Professors go wherever they can get tenure.
Yes, they do.
Julia had early onset dementia. She was 41 years old when she was diagnosed. Hop under here. I did actually merge with that. Game? Vermont syrup is the best. I like stiff foods. Okay, I missed that. You know, there's a little background behind it. And basically, we're out here because his wife had early onset dementia. He couldn't take care of her,
All
and his
kidding
life just kind of
aside,
fell
what
apart.
happened with the professor? If you guys had so much fun,
Oh, we're back here.
when did it stop?
That's lying. That's rude, and that's kind of invasive.
When she got sick, that's when it stopped.
Oh, my God,
I'm reminded of the yam, not the yam.
What happened?
We can talk about it later.
Not the yam. Hey, where'd that plume of smoke go? There it is. Not the yam. Same person. Sweet potato pie. Henry, listen, I need you to toughen up a bit and climb these rocks. Come on, Hank. Let's do it. Hank? Sweet potato pie. Henry is doing his best. Hank. Aha, here we go. This will get us out there. Something oddly satisfying about that, just a little... Ooh. He just like does this like truck noise starts playing. It's like beep, 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 beep. Sorry. Food keeps getting brought up. We're a hungry bunch. For real though. This is like a constant stream thing. Y'all just talk about food all the time. I mean, I'm here for it. Birdie sends me like wonderful recipes every now and then, or like recipes, like really, really good looking foods. Birdie can cook. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Birdie can cook. I had a makeshift sandwich, sweet and sour sticky ribs. You're gonna hate me for this. I'm not a fan of ribs. Hot take: ribs are too much work for me. You'll barely catch me eating wings half the time because they're just too much work for me. I mostly want to get this map. There we go. Loom o' smoke. Where'd you go? I think it was out this direction. Okay, make with shoulder meat instead, eh? Ooh, sounds quite nice. That's pretty. Let's get that tree out of the way. Let's get the, hold on, let me get the lighting in there too. I like that.
Boy, for as dry as it is this summer, there's an area down here that's lush.
I use a
You must
hot
be
dog
talking
bun,
about the
so I'll have
Aspen Road
access
down
to...
there.
Yeah, I think that's where I am.
You
Those
didn't have
trees are
access or
actually
you
one
don't
of
have
an
access?
organism. Did you know that?
Do you have access now?
I
I
didn't.
didn't.
Yeah, they share their water as a colony that can live for hundreds of years, even through fire. Can you believe you're actually getting paid to learn all of these amazing things?
Nature's cool.
Also, by what it looks like on this map, you'll be coming up on a stream that should lead you towards where we saw that smoke.
Ever make a sandwich stuffed with lo mein? No. I do now, but when I was hungry, I did not. Okay, I was wondering if, like, for some reason you were not allowed to buy bread, and I was concerned.
What does she have?
She's got Alzheimer's, like dementia.
Whoa. How old was she?
Is she? She's alive. She's with her family in Melbourne, Australia. She's 43.
Fuck.
Yeah.
What was it like when you guys found out?
I will murder for carbs. Devastating.
Especially for her. You can understand.
And for you.
Anyway, everything she worked for was taken away, and that was it.
Yeah, no, like working in education, you
I'm sorry
can.
to be such a downer.
Don't even. I'm happy to listen. And, we'll try to have some fun this summer. I promise.
I once made a veggie burger with waffles since I was out of bread. Used avocados, syrup, cheese, and egg with it. Turned out to be delicious, but I wasn't completely sober when I made this. Yeah, that checks out.
Hey, what's to the south of here?
I was hungry and there wasn't enough noodles for a meal. I didn't have
Some sort of riddle?
for feeling for a
I
sandwich,
just have
so
a nice
noodle
view
sandwich.
to the south.
All right.
Trees and mountains forever.
Well, eventually you'll wander into the area overseen by Chimney Rock Lookout, but that's probably an impossible hike in terms of terrain.
I get mad at the only cherry coke I can find is the sugar-free kind. I want my sugar, damn it. What's like the weirdest thing you've ever substituted for when eating a food? Like mine's probably been when I was like really young. I was having. Oh, that's pretty. Look at that. That's really pretty. I was having.
It's a really nice waterfall down here.
That's really pretty.
Given those girls love a skinny dipping, I bet they're nearby.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I see it. When I was younger, like I had some Fruit Loops and I didn't have milk, so I used orange juice instead. That was the thing.
There's some cloth out here. It looks like it was torn from something.
Strange.
I'll keep looking around.
Are those my sheets? They've got to be here somewhere. Those little shits. Ooh, maybe through here. Your seats were by the down wires. I'm almost certain those are a giant pair of panties. I'm like 99% sure. They had leg holes. Here they are. I use pepperoni, shredded cheese, and chips as the sandwich filler. My sister used to put ketchup in everything. Mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, pizza, even in soup. Ooh.
I see a campsite, and it looks like they've got a fire.
They could have stolen Henry's
Seems like it.
clothes.
I swear, they must have dragged 4 cases of beer out here.
Track them down and don't let them see you.
What a job this is.
Case of beer.
These girls have a full case of beer left here.
How?
Well, they're impressive little shits, I guess.
Ketchup
That is
tastes
some
good. Oh,
dedication.
shit.
Their tent looks like it's been through the shredder, which would explain that scrap I found.
What could have done that?
Torn
Like a
clothing.
bear or, I don't know, it sounds crazy, but even a bull elk if it's off its
Note?
rocker.
Yeah, I'll get to the note
Whatever
in
did
just a
it,
second here.
Did not hold back.
You've got that camera, right? It might be a good idea to get a few snaps, just in case.
Yeah, good thinking. Some of their clothes are all torn up.
That's not good.
Sleeping
Maybe I
bag.
should take one of their sleeping bags as payback.
At this stage, take whatever you want.
Bro! Those are expensive as hell. Gimme. Dear Psycho, I hope you're happy. We're leaving and are about to find the police or whatever and tell them about how you creeped on us in the lake and then came and destroyed our campsite and all our stuff. Oh, and stealing panties is gross out. You're probably just a mental axe murderer and you're so going to jail. I hope it was worth being some jerk over some fireworks. Dick. Okay.
Well, they're gone for sure.
How can you tell?
Well, the girls left someone, me, I guess, a note.
Well, what's it say?
It's an apology for all
It's
the
just,
trouble.
It's an apology for all the trouble.
Well, good. They should be sorry. Is everything okay? Can we...
Maybe that was the
put
wrong
this to
answer.
bed?
Well,
Maybe not
I'm
a full
using
apology.
apology a little loosely here.
Oh, really?
Well, they were upset about getting busted over the
Lying
fireworks.
So
Madge.
they what? Tore
Lied
their own
again?
campsite apart in a rage?
No, but I think they think that maybe I did it.
When have I lied before?
Look,
When
you
have I lied
didn't,
before?
Right?
Right?
Because what's done is done.
First, it is good. Oh, all right,
Site's
fair enough.
destroyed. My pallet got
Shit.
trashed. Maybe they did do both. I don't know. It's really weird.
Weird stuff happens in the woods. It could be other campers. They could be having a bad mushroom trip. We really don't know. But
Are you saying
they're
there's
gone.
mushrooms around here?
There's no way to call the cops. They're not coming back, and we can get to work. I'd really like to start
The
enjoying
teen
quiet
zone. Hold on, I want the teen zone. Oh, day 3. Once you lied, you would land on the sun in Outer Wilds, and then you land on the sun. Bam, proof. To be fair, I guess I teleported to the sun. We're back. It's like halfway through the stream, and I need to pee. I'll be right back. Have this song. Excuse me, I want this song. Be cozy. Oh, it's my jam. I want wings. At least this game cut back on the genitals. Can we not have the Firewatch stream known as the genital stream? Can we start with that? Can I have wings when I'm actually hungry? Guys, I'm hungry. Let's chill. That reminds me, toasted marshmallows. Yeah, but like, if we could not known this stream as like the genital stream, that'd be really cool. Would appreciate that. Thanks. Consider it.
Hey, Henry.
Yeah.
What do you look like?
Why are you asking?
Because I'm horribly superficial.
Oh? Like Burt Reynolds, if Tom Cruise had a good-looking twins. Do you know Rolly Fingers? I only know Tom Cruise.
This isn't that
Not
hard.
I could be Tom Cruise's good-looking twin brother.
Oh,
Here we
that's
go.
Too bad. I read in People he's like 5 foot nothing.
Yeah,
Shit.
well, you can't win them all.
Okay, well, that gives me a good start. Now let's see. In my scope, I can only tell you're a white guy wearing shorts.
Wait, can I see her?
It's hot.
Not off to a
Maybe,
good start
by the
after
way,
that
I'm not
yam.
white. It's not very, PC or whatever they say.
Oh my god, you are the whitest man. Wow. I don't need a spotting
Rude.
scope for that. And if not shorts, then what do you normally like to wear?
Tuxedos as often as possible.
Tuxedos as often as possible.
Oh, really?
You bet.
How cosmopolitan. I didn't realize Boulder was so chic.
It is the peak of high society.
Good to know, dear, yes.
I love their
Now tell me about your
dialogue.
face. I'm looking at you across the bar. What do I see?
Where could I see her? My nose has been broken. I have a thick beard. You enjoy my thin mustache and long
it's
scar.
not
It's just
easy.
super villain.
Well, I have a thin mustache. Real thin mustache. I got a long scar. Goes down across my eye and down my cheek.
And you only wear tuxes.
Yeah.
Are you a freaking Bond villain?
I get up to some stuff, yeah.
I don't think you're taking this very seriously. I want to know about your eyes.
Oh my
Out of
gosh.
here.
I'm drawing you. I need to know.
You're what?
Is that okay? Don't don't answer. I'm gonna do it regardless.
Fine.
Where is
Your
she?
eyes, tell me.
Steely. He's a happy villain.
They're happy, I think. I mean, I've been told they look happy.
Julia told you that, huh?
Look, I don't know how to describe eyes.
Where is
Happy
she?
is good. That's good. Okay, got it. Thank you, Henry.
You get what you need?
Absolutely.
Oh, here's it. Should be over there. There if we look at Delilah's tower. Perfect. Aw, the game where we roleplay as a James Bond villain. Broken window, whiskey. Hey. And put that in my pocket for later. Never know when you need a good bottle of whiskey. The singular mind. Eh. Oh. Okay. Am I just going for a hike then? Alright, sure, why not? I'm gonna hit my head on that. Funny story though, I actually looked into firewall jobs like, I don't know, about a month or two back. I was like, it'd just be nice to get into nature for a bit. It doesn't pay very much. It doesn't pay very much at all. Do I have an objective? Find boards downtown. Oh, downtown? Downstairs. I'm about to go on like a 6-mile hike. I'm supposed to go downstairs to get more boards. My bad. Hey, where's Bernie Sanders? Where's Bernie? Wait, hold on. I mean, I'll take this first. Where's Bernie Sanders? Don't know where we yeeted him. There's another one. Bernie, my boy, moving to Vermont next year. I'm excited. I'm imagining the worst. I'm imagining she's drawing a wanted poster. That's possible. Cistern. Hop over. Is there any reason I need to hop over this? Cerny Banders. I'm looking for Bernie. We lost Bernie. Listen, Bernie's like the only friend I got out here. I need this man. Ready for this? Ready for this? Eh. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. I didn't expect that to go in. We're just gonna close. Jeez. D-face. Ew. Oh, Bernie ate down there. That's game. It's time to go home. He ruined the game. Nobody gets to play anymore. Oh, hey. There he is. Oh, it's Force Burns. Oh. Come on, buddy. Let's go. Golf game on points. Stay here. Oh. No, hold on. We're gonna hide him in the toilet. Ideas. Hold on. Hold on. What if we... All right. Hold on. Imagine you're like going through the forest. You finally find an outhouse. You open the outhouse. Okay, I'm gonna set this up for you, right? Like, we're gonna roleplay this out. You're going through the forest. You finally found this. Oh no. Yeah, that's fine. Why is there a Fallout creature in this game? Oh, it's turned into a horror game real quick. I didn't see him there. Oh. Like, sorry. Boom. Just nail the board right to the wall. You don't even need nails. Perfect. Slap it right on there. Oh, Bernie. Forrest Burns.
I got that window all patched up. So, what should I do now? What's next?
What's next? What do you think is next?
Well, you've been the one giving me tasks for 2 days straight.
What's next is you sit in that room until September 1st and call me at the first sign of smoke.
Oh,
Boris
yeah.
Ferns.
Why don't you let me
Boris
know when you're
Butts.
really prepared for that task, and I'll give it to you.
Anyways. Ready to work. Ow. I'm ready.
Okay, I think I am ready to tackle my long-term commitment of keeping this national forest safe from total destruction.
I am glad to hear you've really thought this through.
Coffee percolator. Put that up there.
You know, I'm
Actually,
gonna hike around for a while before I really put my nose to the grindstone.
Oh, yeah, you do that.
I'm ready.
Hey, now I'm ready. Let's get to work.
How were those precious few seconds of jobless freedom?
Oh, magical.
Good. Now get to work.
Oh, day 9. Jeez. The percolator I'm used to is different from that one. Oh. I'm sorry, who put the red filter on? That sandwich looks really
Hello,
good.
Henry. Having a nice afternoon?
Why do I have sausage fingers? Hold on, look at this man's fingers. Well, I was.
Hardy har. Ugh, I'm finally paying for all those years of giving my bosses attitude. Look, I called with bad news.
Oh?
2 young women, Chelsea Stevens and Lily McLean, were reported missing.
Oh,
Got parents
shit.
out in California who haven't heard from them in a week. They were supposed to meet an aunt down in Cody. If they're the girls from last week, then you're probably the last person to have seen them.
The teens? Yeah, I think so. I didn't do
I
anything.
didn't do anything to them.
What about their camp?
That wasn't me. You know that.
Don't get defensive. Look, it's not gonna be an issue. I mean, if they turn up dead, then maybe. Should I just not say anything and save us the trouble?
No, mention it, because omitting evidence could actually frame you really badly.
I think it's worth mentioning something.
Yeah. I'll keep it vague. I really don't want to talk to the cops.
Me neither.
All right, Henry,
Oh,
thanks.
that's pretty.
Enjoy the sunset.
I'm sorry. Just a whole week goes by again. Oh.
Henry, wake up.
Dude, just... I thought my window broke again.
Get out of bed and pick up the radio.
That's really creepy. Don't like that. If I just ignore it, does she get pissed? She's out this direction, right? Just signal her.
What do you want?
Nope.
Hey, you big dumb idiot.
What?
Hi, Jules.
Oh, you sound tired.
I am.
Are you having a nice time?
Some
I
weird
don't
stuff's
know.
happened.
There's some weird stuff going on.
Oh, that's too bad.
sure it'll be fine.
Well, I'll let you get back to sleep then.
Okay, Jules.
Oh,
Delilah seems nice.
I'm not a looker, am
Sure.
Bye, baby.
I? Whoa, okay. I wasn't expecting that.
Is it too much of a pain in the ass to bring supplies all the way up to our towers?
Well, I get my stuff hand-delivered.
Oh, how's that work?
It's the perks of a decade of service. You're out hiking in 90-degree heat, and I get to do crosswords. Isn't life miserably unfair?
Not cozy.
Anyway, when you find a supply drop, remember it's not just for you, okay? Other lookouts, biologists, a few people get their food there, and I don't want to have to call in for more.
Biologist.
Should be
Interesting.
loads of good stuff, though. Beans, prunes, jerky. You know, my sister eats 6 prunes a day. 6. She's, like, really precise about it.
A lot of prunes.
She'd be great at this job if she didn't need wheelbarrows full of marijuana to function.
Game was ahead of its time. One of her better days, I guess. I guess so. I wasn't aware you can get calls in like that, though.
2 weeks ago, you called me in the middle of the night. You were sleeping, I guess, and all I heard was the name Jules through the mumbles.
Oh, wow.
Thought it was so sweet. I wanted to wake you up, but then I thought,
Oh, Jesus.
I'd just be
It's so
spoiling it.
loud.
Penis,
I hope you're doing
penis.
okay,
What?
you know, when it comes to her.
Oh, Birdie. Thank you very much, friend, for these 6 months. 6 months? Holy, a half year already. Jesus. That's insane. That's really insane. Thank you very much, Birdie. Very, very kind. Why is that so loud still? I need to turn that way down. Do you like my yam? No. He said this isn't a gentle stream. He wasn't here for that, I don't think. Notes and documents. Oh, that's interesting. I shouldn't
be out
be
here.
here.
Yes, you should.
No, I just ran away from my problems.
No, you didn't. We all fucked
Thank you
up.
very much, Birdie. Very, very kind of you.
Look, so a couple of months before I took this job, I was with this guy, Javier.
Javier.
He's incredible, caring, sexy as hell. He was a driller down in Casper. We dated for almost 5 years.
Jeez.
I was working with the Wyoming Outdoor Leadership School, and I was obsessed with it. I wanted to be an instructor so badly. And I was sure I was going to marry Javier
Supply drop this
since I
way.
could be bothered. Walls was also a good excuse to get out of town, drink whiskey in the mountains, cut loose.
Oh, whiskey.
Then, Javier's brother got killed working in Gillette.
Oh,
And
jeez.
for some reason, I didn't come home. Javier said it was fine. He'd go to the funeral, take care of his mom, stuff like that. It'd be easier solo. When he came back, he left me. I came out here. I lied and told my sister he fucked our neighbor.
Oh.
I've just lied about it for over 10 years. And, for some reason, I wanted you to know.
Interesting.
I figured you've told me so much about you, so, you know, there's something about me. We both fucked up.
So wait, we're 2 forks, which means, hold on.
Found the supplies.
Oh, good. Enjoy.
Eh. Eh. Wait, I want those back. Hold on. Evil ending confirmed. You know what? Just for that? Eh. Matt, no. Now eating some cauliflower wings with buffalo and ketchup. Delicious. Sure. Maybe we'll make some wings tonight. That sounds quite good, actually. Eh. Oh, wait, that's food! Eh. I'm going home.
I got everything I need out of here.
Worst
Down.
ending possible.
Just yours, right?
Who do you think I am?
You just starve people. Ah, they're fine. Food waster. Matt. No
Got a
shit.
front row seat for what might be the biggest fire of the year.
Yeah, it's really
That's really close too.
I'm gonna call it in. They'll send in a hotshot crew for some suppression, but I bet we'll be stuck with her for the rest of the summer. And she doesn't have a name yet. I usually think of something funny or something practical or a little risque when coming up
Typical
with them.
throwing food off the
But,
cliff.
well,
Ah, you know,
to be
just
honest.
typical for this stream. What about the big fire? The flapjack fire. What about Delilah?
So, no ideas, huh?
The big fire. The flapjack. The big
Come
fire.
on, there's gotta be something creative in that brain of yours.
Ready? Like, sit there thinking. Anything.
I guess you're in one of your quiet moods.
Well, we should just call it the Big Fire if we think it's going to be.
The big fire.
Yeah.
Well, that is practical.
She's judging me
practical.
so hard.
I'm actually amazed we've never used that name.
Sometimes the best names are the most obvious.
The big fire it is.
The big fire.
So there's this creek down the hill, and, you know what my favorite thing to do is?
She's drunk.
What's that?
I love to take a bottle of whatever I have on hand,
Say-
plunge it deep into the water, and let it chill in there all day. And then, on nights like tonight, when it is so disgustingly hot,
Coffee.
I have
Ooh,
something nice
peanut
and cold
butter.
to drink. I learned that from my sister in Santa Fe. She'd do that with a bottle of tequila near her house and make margaritas the size of your head.
Oh.
You'd like it there.
Okay, do that with the ketchup right in the river. No, we're not going that option.
I've had one too many bad experiences with tequila. I'm a little reticent to try it again.
Well, maybe you just need a new, good experience with it.
Yeah, maybe.
They're getting a bit
Are
too
you a man
close.
fire?
Yeah, I am.
I love how they look at night. During the day, it's just smoke, but
Oh, I ship it
when the
though.
sun is
But,
down, you can just get lost.
but Julia.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're here.
Why do you say that?
Because I do. I'm not crazy. I mean, we've had such a good time, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't talk to the other lookouts as much as I talk to you. Not in the
Or
same
did they
way.
split? No.
I know you're not really available, but
Yeah, see?
I want you to know, well, maybe it'd be nice to get together at the end of the summer. Look, we don't have to plan or even talk about it. I'm just having the thought. I wish I was over there.
I was wondering if they're divorced. Now they're still together technically. Wait, what'd she say?
It'd be nice to be near somebody. We could talk without these radios. We could,
No!
you know,
That's enough. That's enough.
it'd be nice to be close to someone. Why don't we both just go watch this fire and try to imagine all the old dead things it's burning away?
So like, that's sad. That's actually really sad.
You're going
Fishing
fishing
pole.
without a license?
It's one fish, and I'm
Like
sick of all the
me.
stuff I have to
No!
eat.
Well, I won't tell anyone you're a poacher. That reminds me, I keep hearing reports from Fish and Game about a problem bear they're trying to keep tabs on. Can you search around the lake for fresh tracks and just let me
Like,
know what you
or
find?
like,
There was a crew burning fire lines out to the east, and, you know, I think sometimes it riles up the wildlife.
not divorced, old and burned out. Same. Problem bear? Is problem a
does
euphemism?
problem actually mean murderer? Like
Well-
how Charles Manson is a problem cult leader?
Oh, come on. You just have to look for tracks, that's it.
Ugh, can't believe I'm gonna leave this planet as a pile of bear shit.
Thank you, Henry.
Yeah.
So like, as devastating fires are, some of them are really good for the environment because it does burn away all the old and dead things, and make new for like new lively things. But again, they are devastating, as unfortunately California knows. I'm 31. Some days feel 65. How to fish? Am I doing it right? But I'm trying to fish. Note on the rock. Clipboard. 10 out of 10 fishing.
What the? D, I found a clipboard
That's
down here,
weird.
and there's something strange going on.
At the lake?
Front row seat, biggest
What's
fire
up?
of the year.
Someone has written down what we said to each other, have been saying.
That doesn't make any sense.
I don't talk to the other lookouts as much
Feelings
as I
for
talk to you,
two.
not in the same way.
Oh,
No
2H.
way.
Maybe just drunk.
Wait, hold on. Something's out here.
Fuck was that?
Henry, I'm worried.
Fire
You didn't
routes?
find and eat any mushrooms, did you?
Old
I mean, they can be
people.
fun, but also, devastating.
Rainbow strikes?
Regardless, just let me know, okay, Buckaroo?
Buckaroo?
I don't know why I just called you that.
Locate the noise towards the strange canyon. Yeah, no. What are you? Buttle. Don't buttle in. Oh, fuck.
Henry, are you there? What happened, Henry?
Holy hell, I got hit in the head.
Not
Punched
cozy.
Something by someone.
Nothing like a nice
You
cozy
serious?
punch
What
to
the
the
hell is
head.
going on out there?
I don't
got
know.
bobbaged.
Jesus Christ.
I don't think Jesus did
Let
it.
me get this straight. You found a clipboard with, what, transcripts of our conversations? What else is on it?
I don't know. It's gone, along with the radio of theirs.
Oof.
Somebody out here could have just killed me, Delilah.
What the fuck is going on?
What's Wapiti Station?
Wapiti.
I don't know.
I saw the name Wapiti Station right before I was cold cocked. Does Wapiti Station mean anything to you?
Wapiti Meadow. Maybe it's Wapiti Meadow. It's on our maps. It's not too far from where you are right now. It's where you saw that
Birdie,
damn fence.
can I help you?
It's north of the lake. It looks like there should be a trail somewhere on the north shore of Jonesy Lake.
Jonesy
I'll
Lake,
start hiking that
Wapiti
way now.
Station.
God damn it, my head.
Are you sure you saw what you saw, Henry? Maybe you pissed off some more campers and they came back to sucker punch you.
Put the map away.
Oh, this just seems like a misunderstanding or something.
There are people listening to our conversations. The person or these people were hiding in the bushes down here. What the fuck, D?
I don't know, Henry. This sounds
Like,
crazy.
don't forget at the
You're
very
not the one
beginning.
who just saw our words on a clipboard out in the middle of nowhere.
Those words were from 2 weeks ago.
I've got an overgrown trail here,
Yeah, that'll happen.
so I'm screwed when it comes to getting past it.
Screwed until you clear it yourself, yeah.
Great. Well, if I come across some tools, I'll add groundskeeping to my ever-increasing list of responsibilities.
Something's being covered up. I'm stepping outside, slowly behind on the mold for a bit. Totally fine. You know, something's weird because, like, at the very beginning of the game, Julia, or Delilah here, was having a conversation with someone, and she was hiding it from us. But it was about us. I'm lost. Help. Help. Okay, I guess we're going this way. Interesting. That'd be a good time for some music, though. Want to provide that game? No? Canyon. Very pretty. Look at that. Eh. Oh, I know the game is as scary as it is beautiful. Not a horror game. It may not be cozy, but it's not a horror game. Me up. Eh.
Hey, I called around. Things seem normal with everyone else.
Has
Anything strange
been
with
happening on your
you?
end?
No, nothing really.
Nothing really, or nothing?
Nothing. My door was open the other night, but that's not strange.
That doesn't sound like nothing.
It's nothing, I promise.
No, that's weird.
Keep your radio close to you.
Hey, what you just said, keep my radio close to me.
Yeah?
Before I got attacked back at the lake, I saw a radio on the ground, kind of like the one I use.
And?
Do you think that maybe someone was,
I don't know. What?
Intercepting our frequent tailing me? Yeah,
maybe
that one.
intercepting our frequency
One of the other
with
lookouts?
radios
Maybe.
or something?
Henry,
It's just a thought.
I don't even know how you would do that.
Yeah, well, you sound worried.
That's not that
No,
hard.
I'm not, okay? Let's not spin out of control. Just keep hiking.
Whatever you say, boss.
Very thin plans. Yeah, no, that's not that hard to get onto like radio comms like that. Just need the right frequency. And assuming it's not encrypted. Where am I? Here I am. If I need to head west, I can get there via the fence. If I go, I think I'm heading the right direction. Which way am I headed right now? Headed west. The map down. Map. No. Lower the map. I just want the compass. Thank you. West. We need to be going that way, actually. Unless, does the map take us around? Yeah, so we actually have to go all the way around like this. Cool. Oh, cozy game. See? Cozy game. Thoroughfare and Beartooth Point. I think we found the bear. Yeah, so up here we're gonna take a left. Help. This man cannot multitask. We're gonna go down this way, which should just lead us all the way around, and we should be able to get there like that. Something was definitely in the bushes. Oh, dude, I'm on edge. What happened to my cozy little game? Why are we a horror channel now? When did that happen? What? Just break your ankles real quick. It's fine. Long drop. Where are we? Why is it shaking? Even the map's afraid. Oh, I know where we are. Yes, if we go through here, we end up in a dead end. But no, this is where we saw... This is where we saw the underwear. So we go down this way. Again, that's the dead end. It's not a horror game. Even the map is afraid. Listen. Sometimes you're just a little afraid in life, and that's okay. Like, living in anxiety is hard. It has to be this way. We can't go back the other way. Cozy game. Let me go back this way. Yes. Very good. Eh. Does the sun move? I don't think so. Maybe it does. I don't know. I feel like this is an evolution of the choose your own adventure books. It might be a very loose, like, I feel like this is pretty on rails realistically. It feels very on rails for the time being, but who knows? I'm enjoying the story. I must be weak. Buffalo sauce has me tearing up. You're pretty weak. Sorry, that was mean. Oh. Honestly, if you don't have anything spicy for a while, even the smaller stuff can get you. The choose your own adventure books are super on rails. I suppose so, yeah. You get to choose your rails. I say you're weak. I am a white individual that can't handle spicy, so same boat. Don't worry. Quickly saw the inside of my shoulder. I love spicy. Oh, is that, yeah, the big fire?
Whoa, the big fire isn't going anywhere, huh?
No, that's why those guys came out to burn that line. It's at the stage where all we can do is pay attention to it.
They're not gonna try to put it out?
I used to live off spicy. Oh, we're here. Explore Wapiti Meadow. Have you ever noticed, like, ever had bulldog? No. What is it? Ever notice how, like, really outdoorsy places have names like Wapiti? Just like really, really fun names off the wall. I put flashbang on a burger once. Oh. What's that? Super spicy Korean ramen. Oh. I can't do like Asian spicy too well. That's... Asian spicy gets me pretty quick. Is there a way to get in here? Into the Pocky challenge, but smaller spices sneak up on me easily. Yep. So how do I get there from here? There was a hole in the fence. Was there? Did I miss that? Are we sure? Put the map away. It was more west. Oh, like right there? Yeah, no, that's nothing. Okay, so I think if they want me to explore Wapiti Meadow, I have to go. I thought you said you could interact. No, unfortunately not. I think we have to go up and around towards Catch 241. Abby's just having a field day today. I'm so sorry.
Wow.
I'm a banana. That is a face I haven't seen in a minute. Hey, Lucy. How you doing?
Wow.
All right, y'all. Don't gotta give in to peer pressure. It's not necessary. Hey, buddy.
Wow.
How you been?
Wow.
Wow. Is this the end of the path? Oh, that totally is. How do I get in? Sorry, when someone else wows, I must wow too, apparently. So I could
Wow.
go down. God damn it. I might be able to go up by Thunder Canyon. That could work. Yeah, let's try that. If we go south and go
Wow.
up. We'll try going up or down that way. Oh, yeah. You're welcome. How have things been for you? Put the map away. Put the map away. My buttons aren't working. Good. Simply good. Great, how are you? I'm doing well. You proved a wow, some enjoy being wowed. We've been playing Outer Wilds lately, but taking a small break from that and playing. Oh, can I get through this way? Hold up. Small break and playing this map. We're right here. Ooh, hold on, maybe. This is the best game though. Like actually? Can I get through there? Let me in. Bro, I'm a James Bond villain. How come I can't fit through like a 2x2 spot on the fence? But sadly, no anglerfish. Oh, I hate that. Thank you, Valor.
Simmerite2cast_TK.
Oh, Allers, thank you very much. Very, very kind of you, friend. Thank you very much for 6 months and the cursed emote. Very much appreciated. Thank you. He also approved the butt, so this is... What butts? What butts? I booped the nose. Oh, I need to make more emotes at some point. I keep saying that, but then I'm like, I actually need to think of emotes to make. Can I get down here? No. Really? Oh, there we go. Listen, it's hard, okay? It's a hard game. My nice cozy game. The lurk, man. The lurk.
Wow. Wow.
Are you done? Oh, cozy games, man. Cozy game.
Wow. Wow.
Yes, I'm done.
Wow.
Oh, sorry. And you go west. Which way is west? That way is west. Okay, down here. Dude, we made those moats just in time. I did not realize that 6 months is gonna be like the resub for some people today. Or the icons. Oh, game, you okay? Just in time. Oh, music's back. Lovely. I'm hoping we can get through up here. Maybe across through the cave or something. Maybe by, yeah, Jonesy Lake. There we go. She was talking about Jonesy Lake before. Eh. By the way, if you ever have more suggestions for the channel point for word sounds, go for it. Those are very, very easy to set up. Slap a rope to it. Boom. Easy game. Which direction is that? We probably want to go that direction, actually. Yeah, that might lead to Wapiti. Wapiti. Here we go. Wait, report the fence. I'm
All right,
here?
I'm here. Looks like goddamn Area 51.
Maybe they've got aliens. That'd be exciting.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Report the
Okay,
fence.
I'm at the fence. I don't see anyone around, but I'm not sure I can get past it.
How big is it?
Big. It goes off in both directions. Acres.
A lot of
What the fuck is
fence.
going on out here?
Whatever it is, someone doesn't want anyone to know.
Sometimes biologists send us a little area to study
I don't think we're getting in.
flora or whatever, but that's only a few square feet usually.
Look, I'm not going to be able to get into this place.
Shit.
I don't know how long I can dick around out here until someone notices.
God, if you were an actual
Chat favorite video
firefighter,
game.
you'd have
Personally,
that
it's
gate
hard to
down in
choose,
two
but I always
shakes.
go back to Sonic 3 and
Hey,
Knuckles.
actually, those
Ooh.
guys doing the controlled burn, they might be able to help.
Where
Or
are they?
Final Fantasy
Beyond
12.
Ruby River, there's a scout camp. They burned a line a few days ago that should
So I
let you
hear
right to
gunfire.
'em.
Was it this sound?
That's great.
If you have a left, there are probably some guys who would help you get through that fence.
I'm sorry. Ah. Controlled burn south of Ruby River. Where's Ruby River? Ruby, gotta love lags. Okay, when you head back to Two Forks Lookout, and then go south there. Scout camp. They're all the way down there. Some very finely manicured fingernails. Restart current day in case like a really goof. Got but love lags. Yes. So roughly this direction. Oh, can we hop that? Come on. All right, fine. Maybe it's a good thing I didn't apply for that Firewatch job because I would see paths like that and be like, yeah, sure, I can jump that. Not a good idea. Ghosts. What's up with the ghosts? Oh, they're leaves. Got big bucks and does not lag. The other... Alright. I'm not singing that. Surely I have to go east. East and like southish. Ghost leaves. See? Ghost leaves. Oh, that's pretty. A bot responds to another bot. The robot takeover is soon on its way. See, what I gotta do is like, I gotta just get a bunch of bots in my chat. And then... Oops. Like I said, good thing I didn't take that job. Get a bunch of bots in my chat. Then just get like all talking to one another. My chat looks super active from anyone coming in. Easy game. What do you mean that breaks TOS? You just win Twitch that way. Easy game. So my lookout should be somewhere this direction, roughly. Yeah, just the east. Hey, for you guys that are streaming on Twitch that aren't on like PC for that, you can get those bots too, by the way. If you have your phone, you can probably invite them that way. You don't need a PC to get Butspot in your chat. Yeah, cool. We can get back up there. That's where we nearly kill ourselves in game. Can be a minute, isn't it? So how was your day? Ooh, sorry. Aw, old Hank here is really struggling.
Nope.
There we go. Oh, and from here, probably this way more, yeah? Watermelon popsicles. What? I was like, did I ask something? I'm like, what happened? Where are we? Oh, we're almost there. I bought watermelon pops. Oh, nice.
I know we don't know what's going
Oh.
on yet, but I don't have a good feeling. I don't like feeling vulnerable. It's not like you can just call the police. I was thinking about the Goodwins. It just struck me that if anything weird like this happened to them, happened to Brian, just how scared he would have been.
His dad, maybe he enjoy it. I'm sure he's fine. His dad could
He had
protect
his
him.
dad to protect him. Ned, right?
Yeah.
You don't think he could?
No, you're probably right.
It was 3 years ago. He's in high school now. He's on summer break.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I need to see something. Oh no, where's Bernie? Bernie? Who took Bernie? I think we lost Bernie. Oh, I'm sad. We lost Bernie. Sad, man. The big fire. Have a good night. Oh, it's been fun. Thanks for doing my nonsense, but I got had in a few. Yeah, thanks for being, stopping by, Blessed. Have an absolutely wonderful night. And thanks. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. I'm sorry. I have like 6 watermelons and a toucan for a brain today. Catch you next time, man. The cat is eating my popsicles. Yum. Can I get across this? Yeah. Hop. Hop. Cute. I like that. Nice. Thing's shot old toilet paper. Eh. I'll do it again too. Enjoy the rest of the game. Thanks, chat. I'll be around next stream for more nonsense talk about food. Sounds good. We'll be back live on Saturday. dot. We'll get it. It's still magically it's still dry. As long as Duke can warn us about the cops and keep quiet after you're good. Jane Eyre, one chance to die. Of course I can get the map. The recent burn, here we go. Did you guys see that Patagonia recently? The CEO of Patagonia sold his company or donated his entire company worth $3 billion to fight climate change. He literally gave it all away just for climate change. It's really, really cool. Wrecked snowmobile, that's questionable.
There's some old snowmobiles out here.
That's crazy.
Looks like one of the poor bastards was cruising across this pond and dumped it.
That was not a fun hike back to civilization.
What?
There's an old pond out here, not much more than a pile of mud. Do you have it on your map?
Yeah, I know where you are.
Yeah? Where am I?
Pork Pond. There used to be a sign up
Pork
for
Pond.
it, but, well, folks kept stealing it.
Oh,
Because it's called Pork Pond.
they're good book names,
It's a
thank
good
you.
goddamn name. That sign would look great in a den, or, you know, anywhere.
Oh my gosh. Oh. Camp Arifo. Huh.
Camp Arapaho.
Okay.
You're there?
Yeah, I am.
It's been out there since the 50s.
I was never really into the idea of the Scouts. It's something about men organizing boys around their ideals. Never sat right with me.
That's understandable.
Weebelows in large numbers.
Beware of anyone in large numbers.
Also understandable. Are the Boy Scouts still a thing right now? Like, Boy Scouts were a thing back when I was a kid. I was like, what, 20 something years ago? Oh. Yes. I'm kind of surprised they still have funding. Just gonna say that. Like, I know Girl Scouts are because, like, Girl Scout cookies come around every so often. And everyone judges me for never having had Girl Scout cookies. I think it's back there, whatever I need. Oh, that's gorgeous. The big fire. What's your go-to Girl Scout cookie? Never had one. They're delicious.
So, is the Scout camp anywhere near Pork Pond?
Yeah, it is. Just keep heading east. You'll cross a small ravine and you shouldn't be able to miss it.
Cool. Which way is west? Which way is west, brain? Come on. If you like look at my stream history, you're gonna notice I'm a lot more coherent on Saturdays compared to like Tuesday and Thursday. So it is this direction, but like not that direction, more like that direction. I want cookies. Let's just say it right now, I want cookies. Might be over here. Can't make that jump. Gimme. Nope. Yep. We're here, so we need to go further south? A scout camp. Yeah, south somewhere here. I don't think I've tried them all, but I like the Thin Mints. I like the trefoils and the Samoas. Y'all, this is the third time we've talked about food this stream alone. Y'all. Those are good. Also tagalongs. Ooh. So she said heading east from here. I'm just gonna go like straight east, I think. I am enjoying the music though. The music is very, very nice. And I can't get across there, so there's no way they're out this direction.
The bridge to the camp is out.
Damn.
I'm gonna walk the ravine and see if I can find some high ground to get across.
Got it, okay.
Good plan.
So it was out that direction. I just need to find a place to cross. Maybe here. Oh, that's a hell of a jump. Oh, that's the kind of jump you don't quite make and then you fall back. Maybe it's just me. Oh, jeez.
ever talk to any of the scouts?
No, they haven't been out here in a while, and I generally don't have a lot to say to preteens.
Unless
Fair
it's
enough.
Brian Goodwin.
Well, if forced, I mean...
Is there a
I can make
fire there I'm not
conversation
seeing?
with anyone. Plus, it was sort of fun to hear about all of his nerdy hobbies.
Game?
I mean, he wasn't a scout or a Weeblo or whatever.
Okay,
I got the
ignore
sense
it.
That boy could barely tie his shoes, let alone a clove hitch.
What the hell's a clove hitch?
Well, it's a knot that you are probably too old and too stubborn to learn. You use it to make rafts and shelters and stuff like that.
You know how to tie one?
Heck no, I'd make a Weeblo do it.
Weeblo. What's that? Old shelter.
I guess these little shelters are where they keep the Weeblos.
For the past
Bear
35 years,
trap?
yeah.
There are bear traps out here in the scout shelters.
Scouts are stalwart prey.
That's messed up.
That's right. Call her out on it.
Yeah, these guys are gone. I found where they were sitting around before getting picked up.
Damn.
Hey, D, they left something behind. It's like a memo from their boss.
Life mode's
Say
on.
Anything of note?
Next few days, dropping into the thoroughfare on behalf of Dr. Simmons at Wapiti Station.
Oh.
Wapiti Station.
Holy crap.
Keep reading.
Oh, I just thought I would maybe, stop there, let the mystery percolate.
My mother always said I would meet someone who'd give me a taste of my own medicine.
Our Cub Scouts who are
Running
learning
a research
actual Boy
site out
Scouts.
there.
Oh.
He was worried about wildfires.
Someone is writing down our conversations. And now we find out there's a research site out here that we don't know about? What are they researching?
Horned toads.
Oh, probably just horned toads.
And a Wapiti Station clipboard with our conversations on it is just, what, recreation for them?
Yes.
I'm just messing around. Somebody is obviously up to something. I'm freaking out here.
At least we know there is something real happening behind that fence.
I think that we should consider that maybe this is all just a coincidence, but my gut says that there is something bad going on.
Oh, there's definitely something going on here.
Okay. So what's next?
Something's happened in the
Good idea to
background.
scan for supplies and then figure out a way to get back over that ravine and hike towards the site.
Sounds good. Check in when you can, and keep an eye out for anyone following you.
Return to Wapiti Meadow. That's a hell of a walk. Oh, hold on. Fire axe. I'm taking this. This is mine now. Thank you. So from here, I have to go all the way back. Yeah. I'm going to have to go through... Maybe I can go north here. If I can go north here, actually, that'd be a little bit better. Oh, I bet you with the axe now I can cut through this. Yeah. Let me through. That was definitely rigged just now. That was 100% rigged. Oh. That's kind of a fun system where you're kind of creating new paths and whatnot depending on what you find via the rope and the axe. I feel like we see Yon Mega a lot though. Oh.
I had a thought.
Oh.
Let's hear it.
You heard someone in the bushes.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's assume we're being tailed. Or you are, at least. Where are you right now?
Just on my way back, in and out of trees in the middle of nowhere.
Do you see anybody?
No, definitely not.
All right, so tell me what you think of this.
What was that?
No. Did you just cough?
No.
Oh, fuck.
Fuck.
Wow.
There isn't any way someone, another lookout, could be on this line, is there?
Thought you were gone.
No. Not without tapping our radios. Get in your tower, shut the door. Don't leave, and don't use your radio. I'll call you. Understand? I will call you.
That's creepy. That's really creepy. What kind of
Hello,
hairy
Fair
legs do I
Tower.
got?
This is Two Forks calling you for the 50th time today. The big fire continues to move in a southerly fashion.
Big
Delilah, for fuck's
fire.
sake, answer your radio.
Hello, sunshine. Sorry, went out for a little bit. What can I do you for?
What? Are you
Are
kidding?
you kidding right now? Did you not stay up all night knowing that someone is...
I actually slept just great.
Okay.
By
No.
the way, I was wondering if your Flora of the Shoshone info poster was still up inside your tower?
What?
Oh, hold on.
It's just protocol that those stay up. You know, info about your tower, the surrounding tree species, etc.
All right.
Just, you know, have a look at it. Make sure it's in ship shape.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, it's up. Why are you acting like this?
Great. Just wonderful. Do you see the tree in the top row, second from the left?
Sure. It's the,
No. You don't need to tell me. Just, internalize it. It's a great tree. And there's an area called, that tree's name in your sector that maybe you should take a midday hike to. Maybe.
Oh, that's weird. Okay.
yeah, okay. Maybe I should go for a hike.
Nothing like an afternoon in the Rockies, I tell ya. Radio me the moment you get there.
Go to Cottonwood Creek. Oh, that's really creepy though. Like someone's on the line there. They're listening into the conversation and they just goofed. They dropped something or whatever it was. Where is that on the map? That's to the south. And I actually have to get through the fire break right there. Yeah, someone accidentally exposed themselves on the line right there. That's why they're both... I see what she's doing. Yeah. That way whoever's on the line doesn't know where I'm going. That's really smart. Good for her. I trust her a little bit more now after that. I wasn't too trusting of her, I'll admit, but like after that I feel like I trust her just a smidge more. Cool, yeah, if we go through the fire break here, the big fire. It gets me every time. I'm just a moron for naming it that. Yeah, here's the big fire. What's its real name? The big fire. Okay. It's just me, but I trust her. I don't know. That earlier conversation, like I trust her a little bit more now for sure. But that earlier conversation really kind of threw me off. Did she leave me something there? Oh, hold on. Someone out there? Don't like that. This is very pretty though. Okay, I'm here. What am I looking for?
I'm here at Cottonwood Creek.
Why would you say
You
it?
see the cash box there?
No.
Must be around here somewhere.
It is. Find it and open it. I changed the code. It's
Oh.
5678.
Are you kidding me?
Brilliant.
I was in a rush.
Where's the catch box? Oh, there it is right there. Five, six. Copy the information while we're here. Oh.
got it now.
Good. I spent all day getting you that radio. I hiked to a cash box, lied to a ranger, lied to another ranger, and hopefully you are now holding a clean, untapped radio.
Hopefully.
Holy
3
fuck,
blind
Henry, we
rats.
have to get into that site. Whatever these people are doing is illegal, right?
What the fuck is going on? People are listening to us?
I don't know.
Our radios are tapped? Are you fucking serious?
Our radios are definitely tapped. That's why I left you the one you just got.
How is this even possible?
I don't know, Henry.
What do you know?
You know that I'm scared.
Oh. Is this all in my head? Oh, that's interesting.
Are there
What
any
about the other
events
lookouts?
This is happening to someone else in on this? Anyone?
This is just happening to us. Everyone else is fine.
Are you sure?
Yes. I've tried to bring it up to Chimney Rock, Elks Fork, and Beartooth Lookout, and every one of them got confused. Asked me if I'm okay and if I need to be relieved. Our fucking state coordinator asked if I was just having lady troubles. So no, this isn't happening to anyone else, and I'm done asking.
Is this
Am I
all in
just
my head?
Making all of this up? I mean, the eavesdropping, the spying, is this... Fuck, is any of this real?
What? Are you serious?
Maybe I'm just losing my mind.
What?
Like Julia. And maybe it's happening to me, and I'm imagining that I have a boss out here and that we're being spied on.
Henry.
Maybe there was something in the water, or our condo was underneath some power lines, and you, Delilah, you're not real.
Henry, think about her. If what happened to her were happening to you, you wouldn't even be able to realize it.
Jeez, that's some trauma right there.
Sweetie, I am real and this is happening. I'm as real as the sky is blue. Take a second and then call me back. I'm on your side.
Jeez, like that's rough. He has such trauma over what happened to Julia. He's like, he's thinking, is this happening to him for some reason?
Okay, I'm all right. I'm headed towards the site.
Good. Keep your head up.
Damn, dude. Like that's... So I had a grandfather with Alzheimer's, and I was able to see what happened.
I just thought of something
Hold on.
not great.
What is it?
I filed a report that said that neither of us ever talked to or saw those girls, the ones that went missing. a
Oh,
few weeks back.
shit. See?
Oh, shit.
My thoughts exactly.
Our radios were tapped. And now someone probably has a transcript of that entire conversation.
And I've filed a report that's a blatant lie.
Oh, and those girls are still missing.
Yep.
Fuck, Delilah.
Fuck indeed. We really need to get to the bottom of this.
That's bad. That's really, really bad. Break into Wapiti Meadow. Is there a path here somewhere? I think there's one if I go west and a little bit south. Here we go. Anyway, so I had a grandfather with Alzheimer's whom for many, many years I actually watched what that process looked like. And Alzheimer's is very, very tough to deal with because the person you're dealing with ultimately...
I just heard something.
What is it?
I don't know. It was goddamn terrifying, though.
Well, it could be an elk, or it could be someone trying to get you to radio about a loud noise so they know where you are.
Ah.
Fuck.
How about you don't do that again?
That's an elk? That creepy ass elk. slowly starts to forget you, right? It's not just like slowly starting to forget you, but it's the person will go back and forth between being totally coherent, knowing where they are, and then just at really any given moment, they just kind of drop off again and don't know really who they are or what's going on. Like, it was a really weird comparison, and finally having to make like a decision like, hey, we're unfortunately no longer able to take care of you. And it's like, it's not because we don't love you. It, like, obviously this wasn't what we said to them, but because that wouldn't make sense. Like, how do you take that? Someone says it to you, but like, it's not because we don't love you. It's just like we physically cannot provide the care for you, because you're gonna hurt yourself, or you're in a state where it's not even like fair to say it's no longer fair to us, because like they're still a human being, they're still family, but they're just in a state where it's not feasible to be able to care for them from a familiar perspective. Like if they need professional medical help, people who deal with this on a daily basis, and an environment that is Henry? Henry? Try that again, Henry. There you go. And an environment that is conducive. Is conducive the right word? I'm not sure. But supportive of them in their state. My wife was raised by her grandmother, and she has Alzheimer's so bad it didn't even know who she was. She used to run out of the house because she didn't know where she was. It's painful, especially for a sweet woman. Exactly. Like, to see someone so on top of things, and they just kind of lose track of who they are. It's very jarring, I think, is one of the better words I can describe it as right now. We're going the right direction here. It's a very jarring and difficult process to kind of go through there for everyone involved, ultimately. And I think one of the hardest things to do is to be patient and sympathetic with the person who's actually undergoing Alzheimer's. Because the worst part is, like, it's very easy to get frustrated with them because, like, maybe you told them, like, the same thing 6 different times today. And it's something really simple the average person would remember. Someone who doesn't have Alzheimer's compared to someone who does. It's like from that perspective alone, I kind of get that where they're coming from for this game. Cool. I think this will take us directly there. Sad? No, it is genuinely sad. Okay, we're here. Damn.
I smashed open the gate. Should I try to fix or hide this?
No, screw it.
Okay then.
Wapiti. Oh, hate. Hate. Big hate. No. Wapiti Station personnel, if you're trying to reach Dr. Get stung by a bee, it happens. Got an achievement for that. If you're trying to reach Dr. Simmons, he's on site from August 15th to October 15th. University-owned equipment is the responsibility of Dr. Johnson. It's getting darker. Government-owned equipment is under the purview of Cat Ferdinand. Remember, this is the controlled area of any issues. Malfunctions or violations should be reported immediately. I'm keeping that. Ah, here we go. It's a lot of space just to study some toads. Just saying. I don't think they're studying no toads. All of Mr. Rogers' sweaters were knitted by his mom. You're kidding. Oh, the graphics are having a field day there, aren't they? Monitoring tower. That's really, really sweet.
Okay, I'm at the site. I don't see anybody around.
Oh, that's really sweet.
Lucky for us.
Yeah, lucky for us. There's some serious comms equipment out here, wireless stuff.
What do you mean?
I'm talking a big 20-foot tall transmission tower. And they can probably listen to whoever the hell they want. They're nestled down in this valley, which makes it impossible for you or any lookout to see them.
It's very strategically placed. Like, they knew exactly what they're doing here. They knew the landscape.
And there's all sorts of contraptions and shit out here.
Like what?
Dishes and stuff on metal legs. There's
Oh.
wires all over the place. I don't know. I'm not really up on...
I ran
iPad.
through that, definitely.
Oh, they're doing something with the soil out here, too. It's all gridded off.
Who knows what else they're up to?
Oh, man. There's something going on here. The ladder there? Sturdy leather belt looks heavy. Hard case flip open. We'll get that in just a second. Camp stove?
I'm in their main tent.
What's it like?
It's definitely some sort of monitoring station. I wonder where they are. All of their stuff is here.
And they know you're there, so see what you
Supplies.
can find. Get out.
Interesting.
I found their main monitoring desk.
Oh my god, what do you see? Seriously, at this stage, I'd believe just about anything.
Barometer?
Measuring the barometric pressure, too. Why?
Maybe it's just a diversion.
I mean, this stuff looks like it just got lifted out of the space shuttle.
I have to tell you, if I found out this was NASA, I'd be a hell of a lot happier.
Okay. Shit. Got another clipboard here that confirms that they're tracking our movements. The log they've got tracks the movement of 4 subjects.
You and me?
Yeah, definitely me. And I suppose you too.
What about the other 2?
Pick it up. Keep it. The Goodwins, the missing teens. The
Maybe
Goodwins?
Goodwins? What if they were following them last summer?
God, Henry, I don't know. If they were, there's no way Brian knew. He would have said something.
Yeah, I can't imagine a kid like that could have kept this under his hat.
We'll talk this over and figure out how to get the hell out of here.
There's some sort of monitor. I don't know what it does. Maybe air quality or something?
Maybe they're keeping data on everything that could impact our moods.
That looks possible.
Ah.
This is crazy.
Some sort of like psychological experiment?
The desk in here is a mess. I mean, it's like someone was in a rush or knocked a bunch of stuff over on accident. They've got a map with all sorts of paths and areas marked out on it. There are lines that look like some of the paths I normally take.
Are you positive it's you?
Some of their descriptions seem like uncharitable ways of describing me, yeah.
Does taking a picture of that do anything? I don't think so. I can try. We're from the government. We're here to help. I'm not so sure about that one. Bilton Boyd tracking what?
There's a box here with a dial. It has a needle, like it measures earthquakes.
You mean like a lie detector?
I'm sticking
Oh.
around to get hooked up to it.
Multiple cots, though. Where is it? Where?
This place sleeps 3. They've got a row of cots here.
So
Help
they
you to
live and work
die.
in the same tent?
Yeah, it's all one operation.
Huh, like us.
Yeah, like us.
Shelves of food. You know what? You don't get any peanut butter. Biff. You know what? I'm hiding your peanut butter.
Well, there's nobody
Wow.
here. It's just tents and equipment, and yeah, that's it.
Look everywhere. Maybe you can find something
Wow.
that will help us know what's going on.
I think I found the thing they used to track us.
Holy shit.
You know, you swear like a lot.
Not the time, Hank.
Anyway,
no,
it's
I agree
called
with her this
a
time.
wave receiver.
Wow.
Looks like it picks up
I'm
anything
freaking-
that emits a signal. It's got basic orienteering capabilities, everything. Holy,
Holy shit, Henry.
yeah, holy shit.
You're gonna take it, right?
Yeah, of course.
Interesting. Zoom orient this.
Okay, this thing is losing its mind, beeping like crazy.
I can hear it. What's it after?
I don't know. I'm gonna go find out.
Oh, so there's something over here, but let's hold on to this. Maybe it's something on the desk first. Definitely the mug. Pick your mug. Oh. What did the mug say? Good morning.
Are you shitting me?
What is it?
There's a folder of reports here.
Guilt-ridden,
What did he
susceptible of
They're
influence, unsure of
assessments
self,
about the two of
reliable.
us. There's stuff in here about Julia.
Like what?
Stuff I didn't tell you. This is...
What does it say about me? You said there was one about me.
And it looks like they've been following me around. What I do when I'm out hiking? Jesus.
Henry, do you hear me?
Says that you and your boyfriend
Reliable?
are still together.
What? We're not. They're messing with us.
Yeah, okay.
They are. How do they even know who he is? How the hell does this...
Only a
I'm
3
so sick of
manipulation.
letting these people do this to us. We should just burn the place down.
Why would you want to burn the place down all of a sudden?
Think about it. Worst case scenario.
Look, maybe that's what they want us to do.
What do you mean?
Maybe they're trying to push us to the point where we do something crazy. The grass is dry as hell here. It would go up in a second.
Well, now I'm thinking, what if you're right?
I just don't think we should
See,
do anything
something's
that we
wrong
can't
there.
do.
Well, maybe it's not the best idea.
Yeah, it's definitely not the best idea.
I'm so fucking wound up.
That sounds so fake.
But it's all right. I'm just gonna hike back. We have the wave receiver, and tomorrow we can figure out what to do.
Why did she want to burn everything down the moment... Thought it beeped. Why did she want to burn it down the moment it mentioned her boyfriend? Or her ex? Like, she's the one talking about staying calm, but the moment it mentioned her ex, she's like, no, we need to burn it down. She's hiding something. Hey there, Delilah. From personal POV, I also want to burn it with... Oh, shit!
Whoa! Hey, shit, the bridge collapsed climbing out of here, and now it looks like there's smoke coming from the site.
Oh,
What the
shit!
hell happened to you? It's definitely not the best idea.
It wasn't me.
What do we do?
Call it in, it's a fire. We're the fire watch.
We just call it in like any other fire.
And what about who started it? What about them?
The person who started it?
Yeah.
We're talking about people watching us out here who are now burning the forest and everything in it around us. I don't know what to do about that.
Except get the hell out.
Yes, get us the hell out of here.
I will.
Dude. That's getting tense. That's actually getting really, really tense. The transceiver's beeping. But I think we leave that for next time. I think we play one game of marbles. What does it say? It just says we're being watched. Or who is listening to us. I'm going to load up marbles for the final marbling of the stream. No, I want more. Allers is so into it. I'll let you know, Allers, when we're playing this again. Maybe we'll play it a bit on Saturday. It's either going to be this or Outer Wilds on Saturday. Either way, I'm going to load up the marbles. I want more. Same here. I want more. That's really funny. I didn't think you guys would like this so much. I genuinely didn't. I'm glad to see it, but... Go for nice longer marbles here. We have a good crowd here tonight. Let's go for some longer marbles. If you'd like to join Marbles, !play will get you into the game. This will be the final game of the night. I'm going to start the countdown now. It's a tense part of the story. I want to know what will happen. We just ban stream elements real quick. Don't mind me. Y'all got set up. I'm not sure what happened there. I'll be honest. You have 30 seconds. It is the final game of marbles for the night. !play will get you in. It is a winner take all. A mall? Oh, brain. Winner take all for all the marbles. Hey, Hodge. How you doing, man? Winner take all. The champ has arrived. Are you in? I am in. I actually missed what Stream Elements did. Stream Elements just for some reason tried playing a song request, but was like there wasn't actually a song request to play. Have we done this one? I don't know if we have. Chili oil ramens. It's the fourth time we talk about food tonight. Too many times. So hungry. Off to a phenomenally rigged start. I'm in the lead, followed by GRW, Allers, Hodges. Oh, I apparently have the record on this one. We have done this before. But it does appear everyone is currently stuck on the windmills. Oh, beef. You're the ghost. I'm both. Wait, shoot, I wasn't in time. I'm so sorry. Sorry, Bless. Let me pump up music too. Wait, music. Boost. That's right, boost. 100% works. Use boost to go faster. Maybe it does. Hold on. Maybe just boost someone else. Hodge is flying. It's all good now. I left, but I keep lurking every once in a while. I appreciate that. Boost. That's a bit too loud, actually. Hey, let me out. Banana peel. Try go. Man is going full Mario Kart strats. Or Tombs of Masked Baba. Your choice. Blue shell. Oh, it's a quick game of Mario Kart. I thought this was gonna be such a good like map, but just a snail's pace. All we're looking at right now is a simple snail's pace. Allers is a bit behind. My money's on GRW. Discounting the ghost, because the ghost looks like it probably will win again. GRW just made it out, so that actually might have been a good bet. Followed by Aramara. I don't know why my brain just stopped working, y'all. We're gonna leave those guys behind. GRW and Aramara are going for the finish. Back and forth in some sort of oil slick. Followed by Hodge, myself. Allers is still Allers in. We'll let Allers be. Alex, what are you doing? Hey! Airmar is up front. You can call me Arrow or Jay. Perfect. That will work. I'll try to remember that. Air and GRW both. Oh, they take a bounce. Madge. Air has taken quite a lead in front of GRW. Hodge is coming up to try to claim that victory as well, followed by myself. Allers has finally made it free. It could be anyone's game at this point. There's still enough track to really screw someone over for that last minute victory. Who will it be though? GRW once again claims first place, followed by Era. The windmill will decide fate. GRW having no trouble whatsoever making it through, claims first place. Era's currently a little bit stuck. Liking that windmill, understandable, it's very colorful. Streamer recently tried to say Era probably for AS Meridian. We're not doing AS Meridian. We might do AS Meridian. I can tomb after, yeah. Whoa! The last minute rig by myself. Era's still struggling, unfortunately. I'm so sorry, Era. Allers and Hodge coming up. Oh, Era's has finally made it free. It is now a race for not last place. Allers coming through. Absolutely rigging it. Finally, Hodge. I rigged it. Hodge made it through with no problem whatsoever. A very good game. What's the crowd looking like today? Like 9 viewers? Anyone online I can send a quick host to? Just a quick host-a-roo? No, everyone else has like 1K viewers. Error. Cool, we'll probably just end it. I got blessed by error. Yes, you did. Yeah, we'll just end it tonight. I think it's the plan. Hey, thanks for all being here tonight. It was actually a really, really fun stream, and way more people here for this stream than I thought there was going to be. Like, I looked at the category before I even started. I was like, maybe not. There's like 3 people in this entire category. And right now, we're at the top of the category. So, thank y'all so much for that. Big appreciate. Not cozy. It was not a cozy game. It was awesome, spooky. I'm glad you guys liked it. We'll be back live on Saturday, 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time with some Minecraft. Might do some Firewatch or Outer Wilds after that. And the music could chill just a smidge. That'd be lovely. Thank you. Good night. Peace, streamer in chat. My bed misses me. Have a good night, blessed. Thank y'all for being here, and thank you guys for the subs tonight. Big appreciation there. The Celeste music is going off. We're gonna play Celeste again at some point, 100%. I'm doing train Saturday, so I'll be lurking. Ooh, sounds like fun. Anyway, y'all, hope you have an absolutely wonderful night. I'm gonna get some food, and then Hodge, if you're still here, I'll join you for some tunes right after food. Have an absolutely wonderful night, everyone. I will see you on Saturday. Again, thank y'all for the follows. Big appreciate y'all. Or subscriptions. Brain, I'm gonna go.